I am now recording as well.
I am now recording too. Hello, folks. Welcome to Loud Equals Funny 55. How are we
Yeah,
doing?
two fives.
We're 55
Yeah,
episodes in, and we still
I'm
aren't
drunk.
like super. We're still not coordinated on the
Oh, not at all. That's
Yeah.
never gonna
intros.
change.
No,
Mm,
we're still all just like a little confused as to when it's starting. I'm looking around and like, oh, I guess it's going now.
yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
folks.
hello.
Hopefully you've had a not so eventful weekend. It's been crazy the last little bit, but we're here with you now.
We are
Hello.
here now,
We are here.
and yeah, I didn't think we would have much to talk about on this one. I was like, oh, we can wait a few more days, but it's
There's
come to my
crazy
attention that
shit.
the world's on fire.
I
Yeah.
have I have so much overflow from just like the past couple of months that I'm cutting like big fun stories. To be
Oh.
Oh,
fair, that is mostly because my PC is dying.
that's fair.
That's fair. That is fair.
Let's see, what's
Speaking
what's my
of,
CPU at? Oh, it's in
Patreon
the
dot
yellow. That's not good.
patreon.com/loud equals funny.
And
Help
also, if you
person
are
get a
r
better
and
computer.
slash no a sponsor,
Yes.
reach out at
If you
whatever the Gmail is.
Hosts at loudequalsfunny.com. That one
if
still
you
works. I
know
give it to my phone.
Okay.
if you know a sponsor that isn't evil and doing whack shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have a story based on that.
We
indeed.
we won't accept a Lulu. Well, we might accept a Lululemon one because have you? Did you guys ever
I
hear
mean,
that?
Yeah,
The name
yeah,
of that the
I
name of that
know.
company is actually because the actually tell you what, folks. Google
We talked about that, I think.
oh yeah, we did. Folks,
did
Google
we?
why the name Lululemon exists. There you go.
This sounds familiar.
Lululemon.
Yeah, it's because the guy he even said this because Japanese investors invested with him because it had an L in it and it's hard for him to pronounce it, so he thought putting three L's in the name would make it even easier. So they'd say Lululemon, but in a you think of it with a Japanese accent in your head.
Lululemon. And I'm
Yes.
not doing like an accent there. I'm literally fucking
Oh yeah.
katakana that shit.
That would be the kana, yeah.
Udu, re, mo.
And then yeah.
Yep. That is literally why the guy named Lululemon. Like
Wild.
I do
it's an
think we
article.
mentioned that before, but I kind of forgot. That's one of those ones like what a grimace is from McDonald's that like they joked about that on Best of the Worst. Like, this is a piece of trivia that's kind of so mundane you'll forget about it, but it's like just entertaining enough that you can keep learning it
Yeah.
throughout your life. Lululemon. Oh,
Yeah.
so this.
Which hey, I don't
Yeah,
know
so
where
we
that
will
came from,
probably
but
not. Well, we'll probably not accept a Lululemon sponsorship
yes.
unless they give us like tons of money. I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah, I would
they
like a lot
treated
of
us.
money from Lululemon.
They treated us good if we're repping something that's like unethical.
Oh yeah.
So
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't think it's really that unethical. Besides, like the owner being fucking racist, but like,
Yeah.
it's a clothing store. That's not really our thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we would do them, but like
We do
Shein, I
merch.
think they're pretty bad. We wouldn't want to
Yeah,
do
Shein
them.
and
Yeah,
Temu, it's basically just drop
Timo.
shipping. Which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
yeah, I
drop
mean,
shipping. It's great.
yeah,
It's
It's
so
my favorite
good.
thing, especially when
if that's
Andrew
your
Tate
hustle.
does it.
That's your hustle, folks. Hey,
We have
have fun.
a funny little segue there, but that not right now.
Oh boy.
You gotta
Mhm.
wait for that. Mm-mm.
All right. Well,
Okay.
what we got on first here, brother?
Uh,
Ooh,
there's a Minecraft Tetris DLC.
that actually makes more sense than a lot of the crossover DLCs in Metal, like Minecraft has had. Can you play? Oh, that would be fucking awesome if you could just play Tetris. In oh
It
my
just
god,
turns into
Yeah, you
some
like
wacky
fight
shit.
Tetraminos?
it would be
Uh-huh.
interesting if you were fighting them on their way down. You know, where it's like you have to fight your way out of a. This, I mean, it's interesting.
Minecraft is somehow both a very depthful and remarkably shallow experience, and I don't know how it
Yeah.
manages to be
Oh my god,
both.
is fuck, was that okay? See, they tease it, but it's like I'd actually like if I could play Tetris
There's
within
probably
Minecraft.
some kind of Tetris mode, I would assume.
Okay, now
We
this is
got that.
that's the idea I thought it was. Oh,
Yeah, this is strange.
this is
This is
confusing.
abstract.
Yeah, for people listening, this is a trailer for the Tetris DLC for Minecraft.
Yeah, it's
Look it
like
up.
they made a Tetris platformer or something for Minecraft. That's
It's
not
very
exactly what
strange.
it
I
is,
recommend
but
looking for it.
it's like an action game or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
weird.
don't. I wouldn't even know how to explain this, and I'm watching it.
Shut it down. Well, they don't like it on Twitter.
Shut
Oh,
it
yeah.
down, Mario and Sonic. You know
yeah.
what? Can't agree more.
The Mario and Sonic series apparently is over. I did read that. Apparently,
Oh
No.
shit, that sucks.
yeah,
Shut it down.
apparently,
I mean,
according to
I don't really
the
care.
sources, apparently the reason was the Olympics decided to go with NFTs. I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
I wish I was.
Say
cool.
the line, Bart.
that's cool.
Dystopia.
Oh, there's more dystopia yet to come. Just you wait. Let's see. There's some more gaming news.
Okay. Oh
Castle
yes.
after
This
10
one's
plus
kinda cool.
We used. I think it was.
after 10 plus years, fucking speak. Castle Crashers has a fucking DLC coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Bowser's Fury thing that's happening now. Shadow
Yeah.
and Sonic, and now this.
Yeah. I mean,
It's cool.
I
Castle
never played
Crashers-
this game, but I know it's like a 360 era
Oh,
classic.
It's fun.
this
Do you
was-
have it? We could play it all if all of
I
us
think
have
I
it.
have it
Honestly,
on Steam, actually.
I would totally replay this game. I've not played it since the 360. This announcement though, it put a little nostalgic like. This is the one time recently nostalgia's actually hit me. Even though a lot of things have tried, this is one time where I'm like, oh fuck, all right.
New graphics too.
Yeah, visually.
I mean, they
looks
look all right, yeah.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
they put a lot more work into it. I mean, the Behemoth are a bunch of guys and I assume gals also that were back in the day like Newgrounds, like big heads, and they decided to make 360 games and they fucking ruled.
Yeah, they made, like,
still
Alien
amazing.
Hominid, Battle Block, I
this is
think,
that
Yep.
team. Okay.
and of course Castle Crashers.
I remember
I like
Alien
that. I
Hominid,
like that
was
logo.
cool.
Oh yeah, Alien Hominid I think came out on the GameCube also. I'm almost
I
certain.
used to
Yeah.
see it
Yeah,
at
it
like
did.
Hollywood Video or whatever.
That's where I fucking had it. I was trying to remember where I had it. I'm like, I had it on fucking
It's
GameCube.
one of those. It was that one and Beautiful Joe were both the ones that I was like, "What is this game? It's mysterious and
Oh,
2D and side scrolling."
The fact that Capcom has not made either a new Beautiful Joe or just not made an HD remaster of those two fucking games is like the biggest sin they've done.
I don't. Well, that and fucking God Hand.
Mm.
Give me
Yeah.
God Hand somewhere.
God Hand.
The thing about
Please.
God Hand, I feel like they'd want to remake it instead of they'd probably be
No, I
like,
don't
"Oh,
think
it's
they will.
clunky
I
and whatever."
I would be interested in what a remake would like. How you would remake that game?
Yeah, you'd have to like change a lot of stuff because it gets weird.
I will give a shout out to I don't remember the day, and I'm gonna quickly look it up. The Lollipop Chainsaw remaster.
I heard about that.
Also,
Um,
Shadows of the Damned, I think.
yeah,
is
Shadow of
coming
the
out
Damned
too.
is getting. I think that's
Yeah.
coming out at the same time. I'm gonna take a look here.
We're kind of having a oh god, what was the 360 gen seventh
Yeah,
seventh
gen.
gen revival? I like that.
Speaking of that generation revival, I was playing. They put No More Heroes 3 on the PS5 on
Yes.
PS
Oh,
Plus,
nice.
and I've never. I mean, I played a little of the first one, but you know, not too much. And I never played the second one because you know I didn't play the first one. But I just tried this one out, and man, I mean, I don't really like the gameplay that much. It's a little like not button mashy, but like I don't know. The enemies are kind of like hit spongy, but the fucking presentation, the like music. There's the hard as fuck rap song that plays when you're at the like sushi stand. And it's just these guys going "Itadakimasu." It really won me
Yeah.
over really quickly.
Nice.
So Suda 51 is apparently people didn't really like that third one, but I think it's pretty cool so far.
I like all three of them. I'd say the
We need
weakest
more
one is.
7 out of 10 jank games.
By the way, pull this up real quick.
Yeah.
Lollipop Chainsaw is going to have a limited run collector's edition also, and
Oh, neat.
I know I shouldn't buy it, but I want to buy
Yeah,
it.
limited run. I wish more developers would like make physical releases that weren't from fucking limited run. Dear
Yeah,
God,
My biggest
please.
problem with limited run, other than recently, they put out a what was that not MSX 3DO version of the game called D, which if you give a chance, D and D2 fantastic games. Please play them. Kenji, rest in peace.
I never knew where the original D was, because I'd heard of D2 and I was always like, where's
I-
D1?
I
I thought
think-
they just made a game called D2,
I
but I
think
guess there
I
wasn't.
like
D1
that.
got a port to the PlayStation also.
Oh.
I'm not sure,
Nick's
but
head on a keychain. That's cute.
yeah, no, Lollipop Chainsaw is a really fun 360 era game written by now the head of DC Studios, James Gunn. Which
Oh, really?
really, it was a weird time where like film
This was
and
after Super.
gaming. This was right after Super. This really kind of it kind of captures a good in between of tone of like Super and that first Guardians of the Galaxy when it comes to tone. And it's an interesting game. I think people should play it. Suda51. Also, they need to do Killer 7 again. Port
Yeah.
that
Just
proper.
port it.
Just port it.
Like port it, put it in fucking 1080p. That's all you need. Well,
Yes.
maybe 60
Order
frames.
it, mash it, stick it in a stew.
My
People get mad
my
when-
sister has the potatoes like clipped from that fucking soundbite, and every so often I'll just hear potatoes.
I'm trying to see what there was another limited run thing recently that I saw that was kind of neat, but I can't remember what it was. So ignore that.
Well, let's
I was
take a
just gonna
look.
say, people get mad sometimes when they just do like ports. But there's so many games where it's like, man, they don't need to remake, Beautiful Joe or something. They really do
Yeah.
just need to
Yeah,
like
just port it up.
upscale it and port it.
Shadows
Yeah.
of the Damned.
Shadows of the Damned is coming out on
Gex trilogy.
Halloween.
No, that's
Whoa,
fucking Gex.
whoa,
Why is
$0?
that $4.99?
I don't know why it was $4.99 or technically zero right now with 4 interest-free payments of $0.00.
Oh, that's a scam.
Do I have to pay all 4 of them? I mean, I feel like I would pay all of it with just one.
No, you got to hit all 4 days. They have to
It's
get it
a-
on the notice there.
Yeah, it's a
That sucks. I'm not
commitment
sure if I
thing.
can
They gotta know
financially
you
do that.
care.
But I will say that Shadows of the Damned Collector's Edition is also kind of intriguing because, I mean,
Hella remastered.
hella
Wow.
remastered.
Hella fucking epic. This was
I-
one of
I
those
do like the
games that got
box.
like horribly corporate middled.
Yeah, thanks EA.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean that box is clean as hell. I like it. It reminds me of
It looks like a Ouija board was inside that thing.
it reminds me of the fucking Holy Diver box that I have. It's really cool. I like that.
Shit. Yeah, let's see what's in there. Oh my god, it's a gun replica. It's limited to 1,000 units.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, their website's kind of shitty.
Heartbreaking. You got a bad turn on your Ouija board.
That sucks.
Unfortunate.
My Luigi board. No. There we go.
So yeah,
We'll
limited
see.
to 1,000 units.
Wow.
The gun.
Full-size
Comic book?
gun replica.
Wow,
Behind the
that's
scenes
gonna
art
be
book. Soundtrack. That's cool.
it's a pretty cool gun.
I always like it when games come with
Oh, yeah.
soundtracks. Like
I don't have.
I mean, 1,000 units though. They made that gun. That thing is gonna fucking sell out, and then people. Well, it is
Okay,
Shadows of
easy.
the Damned. Who's gonna give a shit about Shadows of the Damned though?
Hey man,
They're hedging their bets. 1,000's probably a good number.
1,000 is probably honestly a good number. The only soundtrack I have on hand is the little.
that's Halo.
I got the little shorter Persona 5 Royal 10-track soundtrack they give you. I've also got the Persona 5 standard one, but I don't have it here because it's with a box back.
Don't have it on the casting couch currently.
I do not. This is going back over here on the casting couch.
Wow.
Yeah, see?
Good perspective on that.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the little soundtrack that I got that came with Twilight Princess HD, but I can't find it. I have too many CDs,
Trying to see.
which is a very not a current day problem, I gotta say.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I think I've bought one CD in the last decade, which
The worst thing is when
bought
the
more
game, the digital copies come. Oh, that's nice.
nice.
Yeah.
I dig that.
It's
That's
a sound
worth it.
selection, but still, it's
Yeah.
cool.
You don't need a digital copy to come with a soundtrack, though. That's always annoying. Like on
Well, I
Steam.
mean, if it comes with like an MP3 now.
I guess, but it's usually just some sort of like EXE player that you have to fucking sit there.
Yeah,
like,
those
figure out.
fucking
Those,
suck.
Yeah, those
I
are
hate-
bullshit.
Mario 3D All Stars
Any
bullshit.
of the Persona Deluxe editions on PC, guess what those are? Full on EXE for the music.
Yeah.
We
5 has that weird little zone where you can play all the music in. I
uh,
remember that was one of my problems in 5. In you could there's like a zone in Royal where you can replay music on a jukebox and kind of walk around. But
yeah, it's
like
like the
So,
thieves den.
yeah, but then
so
the
you're
whole
getting
rest of
basically less with that soundtrack EXE.
Yep.
yeah. But the problem with Persona 5, you hear some of the same songs over and over and over again throughout the whole fucking game, but then some of the best ones you hear for like a half an hour as you blow through a dungeon and then you
Yeah.
never hear it again.
Like
Yeah.
Really
suddenly you're done with
unfortunate.
that part of a game, and it's like, fuck, go back. The music was better.
Go back to the, generic songs that play in every like cutscene.
The little plinky plonky ass music.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Fucking Yakuza sub-story music, yeah.
So Nintendo has released controller fidget toys,
Oh
but
yeah.
and they're in like gachapon machines.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit that these are absolutely autism toys, but
Oh yeah.
also I really really want the fucking Super Famicom one.
I would love
You
just
know,
the analog stick ones, honestly.
I like me a good old Super Famicom controller.
I feel that.
The C
I mean,
I think
stick
I'd go
maybe.
for a C-stick, yeah.
C
I
stick
Or
think
or the
N64
that's the
controller.
thing. The N64 stick would not be fun to move. Maybe it's just because I've only used bad N64 controllers, but
Yeah, but
I
that's
hate
part of the
that stick.
charm.
yeah, it's part of the fact, but it is clunky and it feels like
Ah,
you're trying
yes.
to
Ah,
control a
yes.
plane.
Sitting on broken glass. I do it for the charm,
Yeah,
really.
yeah, yes. I would do it for a char. I would do it for the vibe, you know.
And they
Yeah,
have like
honestly,
collect them all ass Famicom and NES
I
controllers.
think
Could you glue them together?
I'd probably get one of those. That would be fun. I wonder if
That's
they're like functional in any fashion. If you could like
I've heard,
figure out how to.
if you take them apart, you can use the parts to repair controllers. I don't
yeah,
think they come with like pads and circuitry,
yeah.
Yeah,
but the
probably
buttons.
not.
But
Yeah,
honestly, the fact that you can get like a good C stick replacement would be honestly just worth going to a gachapon thing and just
Oh yeah.
trying.
I
yeah.
I played a lot of GameCube in my day.
Oh
I've
yeah,
come across so many mangled C sticks.
oh yeah.
Like mangled.
Unfortunately, no GameCube thumbstick.
No
Yeah,
GameCube
none of
thumbstick.
that.
Well, at least not shown here. There
No
might be,
GameCube
but
thumbstick, no Super Famicom or Super Nintendo
You know
D-pad.
what's also missing? They don't have like a an R button, like those pressure R buttons on the
Yeah,
oh
GameCube.
like
god,
That would be
having
yeah.
good.
having the little like the essentially Wii nunchuck like dongle of the middle stick and like the Z trigger, that would be sick.
That would be so
Yeah.
useful, actually, just to
But
replace the
at
fucking
that
Z
point, you might
trigger.
as well just like chop the cord off of a nunchuck because it's the same thing.
But you know what
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do? I wonder if you could take the. You guys have seen that the Nintendo Online has like the like wireless N64 and SNES
Yes.
and NES controllers. I wonder if you could take those apart and use those as replacement parts too.
I don't think it's for the like not the
Well, I mean,
internal electronics, but
well,
maybe the
yeah, but
shell if
well,
you like
yeah,
cut a hole
yeah, one
and
like
the buttons.
well, I mean, like what I'm saying for like you know how these could also probably be used to replace on real controllers. I wonder if you could do that with the like how the N64 wireless Switch controller. I don't know if you guys have seen that one.
Like
Yeah.
replacing
Yeah.
the sticks on the wireless controller
Well,
or
no.
replacing
Taking one from a wireless controller and putting that in an N64, like an old school
as
N64
long
controller.
as yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as you're not like moving the electronics from one to another
Yeah.
and just like the buttons and maybe the case if you like drill a hole for the fucking cord.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
As
Hey.
long as that all still works.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, I don't think you would have to drill a hole for the cord because they're probably like powered by USB-C.
Yeah.
This is definitely a cool autism fidget toy. You
Oh,
know?
true.
I would if they weren't extremely expensive and I checked, they're very
Yeah.
expensive.
To get him here, it's you gotta pay
Wow,
for the
yeah.
flight.
Like I'm pretty sure the actual gachapon's like 20 well, 2,000 yen. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
sure.
that's well, I mean it is like pretty quality
Yeah,
parts one would assume.
yeah. I can't really get a read on it with this low ass
It's
quality
like the only thing I
JPEG.
can read the insert coin and push button, but anything past that's like I'm not getting there.
What happened to cranking a gachapon? Come on. Come on,
Yeah, it's
Nintendo.
a point
Come
of the
on.
thing is crank the thing so it comes down.
Well, that's how they
Yeah,
were in
well,
Shenmue, and Nintendo didn't want to pay any kind of homage to Sega. So
You're
where's
like,
the
all
where's
right,
the
well, Nintendo doesn't say don't anymore, bitch, and change it
it's
up.
true.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind
That
of
could be
neat. I
taken.
could see Arino talking about it on Game Center CX or something.
Yeah, but
I would
that's the
definitely.
thing. If they weren't expensive, I would absolutely nab the Super Famicom. Like, are you kidding me?
They might like release it in the US eventually.
Maybe.
And plus,
That's the thing. It's just Nintendo stores in Japan
and
and
an
mean,
like
airport.
one airport.
I do
One
have
airport.
I
We
do have to point out that the two
It's
that
not
are
even
just
Haneda Airport.
thumbsticks basically look like boobs.
they kind of do.
Yeah.
It's just
Little
a
You
little
just be
lopsided.
like,
nipple.
ooh.
One's a little
Yeah.
bigger, one's more perky.
You get two of them and then you hold them up to your chest and do the South Park cable company thing.
And then they kick you out of the Nintendo store.
Sorry.
Suddenly you're kicked out of it.
Uh,
You're kicked back onto the plane you just got off of.
y'all got any more gaming news, or do you want to go into the fun stuff? The fun stuff, you know?
Let's go for the fun stuff. I don't got
I
anything
guess
gaming.
so.
Well,
Harris
I guess.
edging Trump in new poll conducted after Biden's withdrawal.
Not the edging.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me find the clip for this.
Crazy. Edging, huh?
I just thought that was funny. He's edging.
Unfortunate.
I
Well,
tell you one thing, Kamala, she edges me better than anybody else, even Melania. It's true. It's just true. I swear.
I've been playing Elden Ring again, and there's a great new message meta, which is I want to go home and then edge. Right.
Here's the clip. Yeah, gotta love YouTube. All right.
Yeah, you hear it takes longer to load on Firefox.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Nah.
Yeah. When did he say this? I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna unload my white splooge all over the presidential seat.
I'm gonna
He's gonna
come.
do it. You know,
Oh,
that's what happens when they. That's what happens when we're by done. You know what I learned today? Apparently, it's Jover can also translate perfectly to Japanese as Jowarida.
Joe Arida.
Joe Arida!
Joe Arida.
Amazing. So I think. Oh, okay. We have another funny not headline but thing. Whoa, whoa!
Oh.
This is big. Remember Kamala, the wrestler from the
By the
80s?
way,
His real last name was Harris. Think about it.
think about it. This is
Yeah.
the guy who voices Chaz in The New Norm.
Yeah,
The illustrious Dave Rubin.
Yeah, Dave.
Oh,
Rubin.
I thought you were talking about.
Yes.
No,
I was like,
Wait,
no, he's dead. He's
Yeah.
deceased. But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Dave Rubin.
Rest in
You know,
peace, James
upstanding individual.
He
Rest in
died
peace,
in-
Dave Rubin.
He died in 2020. He probably died so that Kamala's presidency could live. Think about
Kamala
it.
true. There can only be
sacrificed
one.
him for the
Yeah.
for the power.
That's true.
Also, yeah,
You know?
Dave Rubin, God's stupidest idiot, always has to find something
God,
to chime
he's
in.
so fucking dumb.
Literally, hang on.
I wish-
Dave. Hold up.
Listen, EddieBrock.jpg. All I'm saying.
I'm with you on that. No,
I don't know where to find it easily.
God, Dave Rubin's fucking annoying. He loves to chime in. I mean, again, I love to chime in on things that probably don't have no importance for me, but it's like
Oh yeah.
he's so pretentious and annoying about it that it makes it
Yeah.
even worse.
You guys hear about abortion? Fuck that shit. What were we saying?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. That noise,
Yeah.
I ain't hearing about it.
All right.
Oh,
So now
boy.
we're getting into stuff that's a little bit more substantial.
Okay.
Y'all know JD Vance?
I know.
I'm familiar with the JD Vance dance.
So
Yeah.
JD Vance all right. Well, let me explain it in full.
Yep.
So a few months ago, my wonderful vice president pick JD Vance. So he posted maybe the internet was a mistake with a screenshot of a Crazy Clips channel on Twitter
Which,
X,
by the way,
the everything app.
is gold verified. That's not a
Yeah, it's a
fake
company.
verification. That's
Yeah,
a
that's-
real verification.
That's a full ass company.
And he's got the
Yeah.
gray one, which means he's like actually an important person.
Yeah. I
Technically.
love that there's like
Technically.
7 levels of
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
check mark now. They couldn't
Used to be just one
possibly
blue.
Thank you, Elon.
they couldn't possibly have made the other ones just a different symbol. Like they're just all one symbol of different colors, and we're supposed to intuit what the fuck that means.
Oh, it's gonna
Good
be
job.
so fun when we get to Elon.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no spoilers. So, it's a screenshot of an account that just posts like clips of shit, stolen content. We all love that.
Repost hub.
Saying, "Woman gets violated by a dolphin and enjoys it," and I assume that that's what happens with the thing.
Tristan asked us to point out the funny part of this image, and I thought that it was the verified account, but indeed it was
funny.
not.
Yeah.
Well, it
So-
is, but it wasn't the main funny.
I
so
do
the
know I know
main-
one here. You're good.
The main, I'm sorry, my brain just broke for a second. So those who are watching, like the actual video, you might have noticed it already. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh shit! Stupid fucking sidebar. Let me do full screen.
You're good.
There
I love this website.
Man. So you may notice that the words "woman" and "dolphin" are in bold. That only happens when you search for words.
Yep.
Which means he searched, at the very least, woman and dolphin. Which is a little bit strange, a little bit sus, as the children say.
I'm
I
gonna
suppose
guess
it's possible that he had seen this clip and maybe he wanted to post about it and he just needed to look it up, kind of thing.
It is that is true. I mean, it was posted like 21 hours before the screenshot, so
that's possible.
You could intuit that.
It could be that he was the one that spread the how many gigabytes of dolphin porn was it?
I think it was almost a terabyte of dolphin porn.
It was quite a bit of,
Wow.
and most of it was the famous classic 4chan thing. There was this like hentai porn game that everybody wanted to download, and the only download available was some stupid torrent that wasn't moving. So some guy was like, "Guys, I've got it here." And some brave anon got it, and the famous last words, "I downloaded it. It's full of dolphin porn. What the fuck?" And it was, I think it was several gigabytes. So I guess that might have been JD Vance.
That's true. That was him. That was actually him.
Oh god.
So
I mean, there's a lot more with that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just kind of weird to search up woman and dolphin together.
Yeah.
And then get upset about what you find. But at the end of the day, he's not a bad person or like some kind of hypocrite for this. It's just fucking funny.
I have a feeling that it's not a sexual reason that he did this, but I feel like whatever reason that it was bizarre, and he can't own up to it, and he has to just let it pass and not say anything, which is funny.
I retweeted this one.
So, forgive the biased account, but this is just a repost from TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I'm
this website you take what you get.
But breaking. This isn't breaking. This was breaking as of like yesterday. Male TikToker allegedly went on a date with JD Vance after meeting on a gay dating website before he changed his name. Now, JD Vance used to be called like JD fucking Jonah
Salinger?
Jameson or something.
Yeah, he originally went by his father's last name, and he went by his mother's last name, I think.
Well, it's understandable that he would never have made it very far as JD Hitler, so it was probably the best choice.
He is America's Hitler, and we love him for that.
Yeah.
I don't, for disclaimer, I know very little about this
Yeah,
man.
same.
I'm just making a stupid joke.
I know that that America's Hitler was said like in relation to him.
Oh, did someone actually say that? Okay.
I think it's like him saying that Trump was America's Hitler, like in a good way and not a bad way.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, no,
Trump's gonna get the trains to run on time.
Well, from what I remember, he was very anti-Trump until a couple years ago, when it became a lot more politically viable for him to become pro-Trump.
Yeah, when it became profitable to be white ring. Wow, right wing.
Hell yeah, Peach and Pen, brother.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm just pulling out fucking spoonerisms now.
White
Okay.
ring in the right wing.
So,
I like it.
Really quick, because I had to look on his Wikipedia, because I'm like, okay, maybe you should. No, this got a little more interesting here. Vance was named James Donald Bowman at birth. Afterwards, he was adopted by his mother's third husband and had his name changed to James David Hamill. And in April 2013, he adopted his maternal grandparents' surname of Vance.
I have a feeling this.
three
I
last
can
names.
believe-
When is he going to change his last name to Power and Associates? Come on, it's right
I'm
there.
waiting for Lance Vance. Come on.
Honestly, I would have changed my name to Lance. It's
He's
better
not
than
cool enough. He's not
Well,
cool
'cause,
enough to be
his
Lance
original
Vance.
name was James Donald, and then when his parents adopted him, they renamed him James David. They changed his middle name.
Amazing. Yeah, so
That's
I
strange.
I will say this account looks very biased, and whatever
Yeah.
this is sounds like it could
It's a
very
funny account
easily
to follow, but
be.
yeah,
It sounds like it could easily be bullshit, but where it says
What?
that Vance gave off serial killer
Yeah.
vibes,
Oh
this
yeah.
whole bizarre name changing family shit is like I can hear last podcast explaining that before the murders start happening. So
yeah.
I can believe it.
I
Do we
can-
want to watch this
so
video?
the full second part is that he says the male TikToker says that Vance gave off quote serial killer vibes and had a quote sock fetish that he was
In
quote,
all caps.
very pushy about.
Sock fetish.
Let's watch.
That's a very strange fetish to have. I gotta
Ladies
say.
and gentlemen, theys and thems, I am 90% sure that I went on a
In
date with this
PR
man.
ass voice.
Before I read this article, I thought, you're just making this up. Like, it can't be the same person. But I specifically
So the article says how JD Vance went from thinking he was gay to changing his
remembered,
name twice and being an
after
anti-LGBTQ plus
I
activist.
watched
Yeah, there
Hillbilly
was something
about
extremist.
4
It
years
says.
ago.
Yeah.
There was
on
something
Netflix.
Gabe pointed out. Actually, apparently JD Vance used to be like super supportive of a friend of his who was transitioning,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now
which is
he's
based.
now he's not
Like give
anymore.
like giving them cookies and shit, like
Yeah.
baking them shit. That's cool. I would do that for my friends.
Yeah,
That's pretty kind. Yeah.
It's a very nice thing to do.
This dude just comes off as fucking like he has this vibe to him that is just odd,
I haven't heard him speak or really seen him say anything or whatever.
I'll pull
so.
up a good clip if you want to keep playing with Tristan real quick.
But I specifically remembered after I watched Hillbilly Elegy about 4 years ago
Awful movie.
on Netflix, I looked him up because I'm like, wow, he's like the same age as me. Wow. He grew up in
Wow.
Middletown. That's not too far from where I grew up. And when I saw pictures of him, I'm like, wow, he looks really familiar. And I immediately got a creepy feeling about this game. Now, I could be wrong. But to help put things in perspective, essentially, we grew up around the same area, we're the same age, and apparently he was questioning his sexuality. A big reason that was able to happen was because of this. PlanItOut.com. Basically, if you wanted to find someone your age, this was the place to do it.
It's
I
a
met
great
a
name.
lot of
Planet
my
Out.
friends on PlanItOut.com.
Plan it out.
Plan it out.
Dated a lot
Hey,
of my friends
But funny enough,
on
pause that real quick.
PlanItOut.com. Pretty much
That is a clever title in two different ways, because plan it out and then plan it out.
That's what I just said,
Or
babe.
is-
I'm also high. Cut me some slack.
if
But
you
it's-
were
I will.
gay and had the internet in Southwest Ohio,
Oh, I was just gonna say. I will say that this follows along with something we were talking a little while ago about how apparently like CPAC is fucking filled with dudes
Oh yeah.
trying to fuck dudes.
So this is Grinder Central. They're swiping left and right on that fucking shit, getting dicks and
Yeah.
orifices, man. It is.
Yeah, it is. It is the Super Bowl quote from like a
The
high-ranking
head.
executive.
Yeah. The Super Bowl.
The Super
of gay
Bowl of
sex.
yes.
It is literally like.
And here I thought that was the Super Bowl that had Taylor Swift
Oh,
playing. What was it?
It was
It was
lolly.
lolly trending.
Which
I don't like that.
should I talk about
Well,
what happened
it
to the
has
server
been
last
trending.
night?
Wait,
What
what happened? I wasn't
Yeah,
aware of something
you guys,
happening.
You guys missed something happening with the server. There was a big
I was
fight.
busy making Halo maps.
Yeah, there was a fight in the meme spam channel because somebody
Oh, boy.
posted a loli and then someone got criticized, and that guy went on a "it's not illegal" kind of defense tirade, and I was like, please,
I'm pretty
everyone,
sure
this
it's becoming illegal.
it
Well, I
should
mean-
be. I mean, personally, and also in Canada, it's illegal for loli porn shit. It's
Yeah,
considered
and,
as child
like,
porn.
Yeah, and we specifically put that in the rules because the server is based around a dude who lives in Canada.
Yes. People are not very
Make it
smart.
make
I didn't
sense.
see
Make it
anybody
make sense.
talking about it here, but okay.
It was
Big blow up over it. Okay.
yeah, it was I'll sort it out to you later, but that popped up because it was like, oh hey, Lily, I guess I can talk about that real quick.
That's
Literally,
concerning.
Any chance
In
Bane gets to
2000.
talk about Loli, he does.
Yeah,
course.
we have to stop him. We have to cut
Yeah.
large swaths
He's
out
just
of
like
episodes.
Tipster. It's unreal.
oh god, no, god, no.
That's pretty.
I have
I wouldn't
interacted
go
with
that
that dude
far.
one time, and it was not a funny like. The dude's just weird. I didn't like my interaction with him, so I was like, hey, glad I didn't speak to him
Yeah.
very much.
Too. You knew everyone and you dated them.
Go
But
back a little
essentially,
bit.
gay and had the internet in Southwest Ohio.
So if you were gay and had the
in
internet.
2002, you knew everyone and you dated them. But essentially, yeah, I remember going on a date with this guy. Pretty sure it was
Probably
JD
not-
Vance. Was it
Probably
JD
not
Vance?
best to be like, if you were gay in this area, you probably fucked every other gay man. I
Probably
don't
not
know what
great.
kind of.
I mean,
Maybe that's true, but
It might be. I mean, I've got some friends who I know where it's like, are you fucking that dude again? What the fuck?
I guess the community is so small that you kind of have.
kind of
I
insular.
suppose. Yeah,
It's
unless
like
you're
being
wanting
a-
to
it's
make
like-
a fucking trip.
It's like being a D&D fan of the 80s. You kind of had to play with who
Yeah,
you were
you
stuck
had
with.
you had a pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
It's like
That's
even if
fair.
that one person was kind of a fucking prick, it's like, I guess I'm going over to fucking James's house tonight.
Was the name he went by back then. But essentially, we went on a date at Applebee's by the Dayton Mall, in like 2001, 2002. And I remember him being like very strange, very creepy, like gave off like serial killer vibes. And what kind of threw me over the edge was he had a sock fetish, and he was very, very like pushy about it. He didn't talk about it like at the date, but like
Okay,
you
I
know,
have to say.
the next day I think we talked on the phone, and I was like trying to figure out like a way to like let this man down, or guy down. And then he got really pushy about the sock thing, and like, oh, that's it.
Tristan, no.
It's an easy out. I'm much more open about fetishes now, but
Does this turn you on, JD Vance?
he's really weird about it. So yes,
Can't
behind
hear
the
y'all.
whole couch
for
thing,
free.
JD Vance allegedly has
Donate
a
to the
sock fetish,
Patreon today for
and
Tristan
I'm the
suffering.
one who is alleging it. Also, for the love of God, if there's anybody who used to work for PlanetOut.com or has access to the data from this website, I would kill to find out.
I don't know about the optics of ending a video with saying I would kill.
Yeah, after a recent
Yeah, you're gonna
assassination.
start looking like Xander Hall or something. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
yeah,
talk about that in a
so-
bit.
Well, this is very. I mean, anyone could just say this, but I
True.
mean, like he does point out, if someone could access that website in some fashion, there's a chance that this could be proven.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can almost promise you an old website from 2002, if you have that data that's completely unsecured, you could hunt through that
Oh,
like a fucking pig looking for a truffle. Like, it would be amazing. But yeah, no, like, do I think he's gay? I mean, maybe it's, there's a lot of politicians who are, there's a lot of anti-gay politicians who've been found sucking dick under a stall. I'm just saying. That's,
Which would be fine if they weren't anti-gay.
thank you.
Literally. You could just be like, yeah, gays and gay people are fine, I guess, and then go suck your dick, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
You could literally suck as much dick as you want if you were gay.
At least
and
7.
out.
It's
At
like
least.
It's like the male feminists. You could just say you don't respect women, but you have to lie about them.
Yeah,
It's so embarrassing.
it's a lot of these people are just like disingenuous fucking freaks, man.
Probably not all male feminists, but
not all, but
yeah.
but there are
The
ones you can
specific
tell.
yeah. There's a specific type, you know.
the Myers phenotype.
Yes. Although that Myers still has the funniest face I've ever seen. That man, like, his face is comedy gold.
I wish I knew what to search because I remember like last time we brought up Myers, like I had to really go searching to bring up a
I
picture
type
of
in
his face.
bad tweet man.
I
Oh,
literally looked up woman respecter on Google Images and it came up with one.
I'm gonna do that one because it's
Respecter.
funny.
Yeah,
Go Scratch Wiki.
I put that one in my SSG video, which
Hell yeah.
just needed a quick shot of
I
a
would-
woman respecter, and thankfully Matt Myers has been immortalized.
I would be willing to like offer Matt Myers money if he offered a shirt with his face on it.
I got like a bunch
It's
of
free, easy money.
shirts and also whole horse. I don't know what's up with that.
Jojo?
Yeah, it's the entire horse.
I was about to say, is that a Dio? But that's wrong.
No, he's not one of the many Dios. There are several, but he ain't one of them. So I can't find it. Bad tweet, man.
Yep. I've tweeted to him
So
recently.
I mean,
yes.
yeah, serial killer vibes. I could probably see that. Sock fetish.
Tristan, if you want to pull up that video real quick that I posted.
He changed the
He
fucking.
he tweets it out
thing.
a lot. Look in his
But
media.
in his bio,
Yeah,
there's the
baby.
man. There he is. It's him.
Unironically, if he sold if Matt Myers sold a shirt with his face on it, I would be there day one. I'd be.
That's the thing.
zero
Sometimes
two.
Sometimes I'll just come across a tweet and I was like, "Hey, that's a good tweet. Let's see who wrote it." And it's just fucking Nerd Skull. It's him.
It's like, sometimes he's
All right,
okay takes, broken clocks,
I
etc.
mean, the guy's it's been 10 years. Maybe
He's like a broken clock with like 3 different hour hands. You know?
Yeah, I'll give you that. There's sometimes he tweets something I've seen and I was like, that's dumb. But there are times I'm like, oh, it's actually a reasonable take. I'm there with you, buddy. Same with the Surfs guy. I used to get in fights with the Surfs guy back in the day, but actually, like, there's a guy like the Surfs. I don't know if you guys remember him. Like
we'll get to this thing later.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about Jimmy Beast.
Yeah,
all right.
but
All right, JD Vance.
there we go.
If you want to turn that up a little bit.
My PC is fighting with me.
Yeah, for video we might have Claw do that next.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst and most dishonest thing Kamala Harris has done, and it is a long list, my friends, is that she helped cover up Joe Biden's declining mental capacity for years. It's actually sad.
Well,
Putin, Xi, Kim Jong-un, all these dictators, they have been sitting in private rooms for 3.5 years, licking their chops because we have a president who can't actually do the job.
you mean like Reagan?
Anyone who's too blind to see Biden's
What? Hey JD, what job? Huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that you bring up all these people and then it's just like, oh, well, they're licking their chops because we can't do the job. What job, buddy?
The job of being president,
or
I
too
guess.
dishonest to admit it, is not fit to serve as commander-in-chief. She lied to us. She lied to all of us, and it's
They kind of all have.
Oh, yeah,
Look at Joe.
I mean, yeah, admittedly, like, he should have said one term. I'll do one term, but he
never
wanted to
give
go for a
President
while.
Trump
He did.
an easy path.
He did say
Kamala
one term.
Well, he did, and then he
He changed his mind, and then he changed his mind
are
again.
trying to install her as their new
Fucking
nominee
old
without her
senior system.
receiving a single vote for president.
They're trying to install her as the nominee. They didn't get any votes. Yeah, because Biden dropped out late as fuck because he got the fucking COVID.
Yeah, thank God. Wow, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say it like this.
honestly.
Thank God he got some COVID. But yeah,
Yeah, like
it
not
woke
enough
some-
not enough to permanently damage him, but just
Yeah,
enough to like
no, it was enough to
knock
actually-
some
I
sense
mean,
into this.
Does
how
that
much
actually wake up the
permanent
brain
damage
cells?
is there left to do at this point? I think it's he
Yeah,
got
the
out
only
lucky.
permanent damage that man can sustain right now is just keeling over.
Fucking slight wind. It's all over.
Oh yeah, a good breeze, and suddenly we will not have a current president.
Yeah.
I don't know how to segue this.
I don't know
This
either.
is kind of a it's a bad situation, obviously,
boy.
because it is.
Check out this verified American Communist Party account on Twitter.
I mean,
Future belongs to the working class, man.
If you had to guess
oh boy.
which prominent grifter type signed this declaration, I
Ooh.
suppose.
I'm gonna
Which
guess
one?
it's not
Which
one of
one
the
do you think it
many.
is?
I'm gonna guess it's not one of the many extremely prominent left-wing grifters
It
this
could
time.
it could be. I'm not
Is it
discounting
Movie Bob?
anything. That would be funny.
That would be
I
great.
hope so.
Sadly,
I'm
it is
gonna, hang
not
on,
movie
I'm gonna
Bob.
guess Dark Side Phil.
DSP. Okay.
Is he a
It's-
grifter?
Honestly, I
Yeah,
could,
he
this would
is.
be-
He
yeah,
is actually. He's just
Honestly,
not that political.
I can't really think of anyone who I could name off the top of my head because
I
most
mean,
of
is
them are
it
like.
Keffels?
That is a good guess.
That's a good. I thought that was. I thought like goddamn Claus got it.
However, it'll fucking load. We open it up and zoom in and all that.
Wait, no, I
Jackson
know who it
Hinkle.
is.
Jackson
Okay.
fucking Hinkle.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Some communist party, huh?
Who's
Yeah.
that again? I know that name.
This is
Jackson Hinkle.
Yeah. So this guy, I mean, he was a conservative influencer, and then he went
I mean,
all
he just-
palatable. Yeah, I'm just going with his grift. I'm trying to cover his grift, followed by Shoe on Head. I'm sorry, Claw. I had to make
rough.
a joke. Yeah, no,
he's
but
in
then
politics, man.
he
He
is
has
politics, man.
2.7 million followers, and I've barely heard of
Somehow.
the man.
But yeah, no, he was very anti-Israel, and it seemed for a reason because they were Jews.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
he
probably.
subscribed to Jimmy Dore. Oh god,
That's
he's
the
also got
classic
shit
reason.
taste.
I don't know who any of these people are, but
I know who
alright.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Dore
Dore
is.
used to be on
Assuming
Young Turks.
it's probably pretty weird for this conservative man to be making a communist party. is
Yeah,
what
and it's
you're
absolutely
saying.
he's
So
absolutely
is this like a
conservative.
what is this communist party then? It's just a joke.
I don't know.
Well,
Or
Alright,
what
I'm
is
just
this?
gonna-
Maybe it's
he's
a
tweeting
different
in
Jackson Hinkle.
No, it's the same guy.
I mean, that's a pretty
Yeah, I
it's
mean
pretty
it's just,
unique name.
Yeah.
he's also, if you look at his bio, he has American
Oh, he
Communist
has
Party as his
actually
thing.
responded to it. Okay.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is going on? No, you
I
know
don't-
what this is? This is like in BC in Canada where they have a liberal party that is actually secretly the conservative party, and the conservative party doesn't exist. So you
Something
just
along
have
those lines.
you have like a
Yeah.
jape party that like scams stupid people into voting for it by giving it the wrong name.
Yeah, this
Onion
is
ware,
a-
no.
Yeah, this is effectively like if you vote for this, you are a sucker party, kind of like.
Okay, so I wanted to pull up one of the things, one of their posts, but I can't find it here, and it would definitely be in the media, but
Oh boy.
it might be like an alt account, but they posted like some kind of political ad, like, oh, stand with us, we're workers, I guess.
Yeah.
And hang on, I need to pull this up. Fill time. I can't get by without pulling this up.
Okay, well,
I
hey, I
responded to
can
it,
fill
so I-
time. So, folks, the ROG Ally is something that I bought a little bit ago, and real quick, I want to bitch about this, and also bitch about Windows by proxy, because holy fuck,
I
what
can
is the
agree with
software?
that one.
Fuck Windows.
Fuck Windows.
Yeah.
Fuck Windows. If Linux was better in a way that, like, I can't really fathom right now because I'm a little too high to describe it, I would use Linux. But
If Linux wasn't so complicated that Bane couldn't use it because he's always high.
I'm very stupid. But,
Me too.
But no, this one is a fault of ROG's designing of their shitty software. Let me punch my pin in real quick. So, their software, the ROG Ally accessory crate, it's this little user interface system they've got. It's over Windows. It's not showing up very well, and in fact, it just disappeared entirely because it crashed. Again, tells you the state.
So we're not sponsored by this thing.
Yeah,
I
we're
would
not
say don't
sponsored by
buy
this.
this piece of shit then.
You should definitely buy it. It'll be funny.
Here's the thing: the ROG Ally is a good piece of hardware. It's just its software sucks fat dick. I'm being
Well,
honest.
The software is kind of important.
It is. So
I'm
their
trying to
update
pollute the
center.
fucking audio over here.
The update center did not inform me that there was an update for this in April, and then there's another update for the entire firmware, which I guess I still have to install. Do I still have to install that? Attention, make sure. Okay. So I guess I still have to update one more thing. But yeah, the fucking firmware does not notify you anywhere that it needs an update until only until after you install the thing through Armory Crate. Then Windows will do a pop-up of, oh, you've got an update to install. So effectively, you just got to constantly check this fucking thing's firmware and make sure you're updated. Because I was having an issue where any Microsoft Store game that I was trying to play would not work. Like, the A button would think it's a keyboard prompt, so it would try to hit a certain button on the keyboard, which was not the A button. Every other button...
It wasn't even the A key!
Yeah,
it's
was...
like fucking Q or something.
J. I think it may have been space. I literally think it may have been space.
Okay, well, at the very least, that kind of makes sense.
You'd think that, like, an automatic update or alert that there is an update would be a pretty simple thing to do. I mean, most
commonplace, yeah.
Most stuff will be like if it doesn't just have like a little thing that goes, "Hey, there is an update available," it might literally just be like, "You can't use the software until you update."
Yeah,
like PS5 or most online games, you have to be up to date. So
well, and it's also a problem with just the Windows software. Like, if Windows was better at handling Windows updates, which, if you ever tried to update your computer manually through Windows Update, it is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how something that should be very simple, like being able to push a patch like that, should be at very least simple. It should know what your computer is, and it should at least have a base understanding of what you need. But Windows Update since 11 sucks.
We need to talk about, and nobody seems to acknowledge this, we need to talk about the fact that, like, Windows will push an update and it'll tell you there's an update available. And then you'll be like, okay, I'll update it eventually, or like it'll do it overnight. It's supposed to do it overnight automatically.
It never does, but you know, it's supposed
it used to do it, and then it just like gives up eventually. But it was like supposed to, and now, yeah, it'll do that fucking thing that it does, where it slows everything down on your computer and runs like shit until you do finally update it.
Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should update my PC.
I mean, yeah, sometimes
I don't think it would help. I think it updated recently, but
I was having a hell of a time editing the other day, and when I updated my PC, it like fixed some of my problems. So it's like between Adobe and Windows, I do think they just fuck you over on purpose. I think they do it on purpose. I do. I genuinely do.
Want to know another company that probably definitely fucks you over on purpose?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding?
This fucking thing has gotten incredibly slow.
Yeah, that was the first one.
The worst thing for me is the power port stopped working at the bottom, like the little lightning cable port. That stopped working 2 years ago. I've had to use the MagSafe charging, which is wireless charging, which I kind of prefer, but it's still like I can't transfer shit off this. I have to thankfully
like
on my Mac
I
can wirelessly send it on my Mac or my iPad or whatever.
It probably takes a lot of time though.
It's pretty fucking annoying though.
It is.
So,
yes.
Communist Party.
Yes.
They recently put out, so it's Herald fucking 5 numbers here. Join the ACP, Reclaim America, fight against the enemy state, achieve victory for the working class. Yeah. It's a fucking screenshot from We Are ODST, the ODST trailer.
Yeah. It's one of the amazing trailers.
The community notes says this is a Halo 3 trailer. No, it's not. It's ODST. There's a difference.
Is this legitimately a scam then?
It's either a scam or a joke. I think they're selling NFTs.
Oh god. You hear about Flat Earth coin, by the way? It's gonna go to the moon, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's gonna go to the flat moon.
Fuck yeah.
The firmament.
Alright, so I think.
Yes.
I think we're on to Elon Musk.
I like the name of that channel, that account, Community Notes Violating People. They do that a lot.
Yeah, it is very fun.
boy,
Okay, so
Elon Musk time.
I'm gonna pull up the Tesla story that you posted.
Bane's
Just
gonna
'cause that-
wake himself
it
up for
fits.
some Elon Musk action.
Yep.
Yeah, I really don't want to bring up Elon Musk so
I
often on this
fucking-
fucking podcast,
I
but
do.
he's such a
I mean-
comical individual.
I am ready for like the final Elon story. Wink, wink. Hint to the
Eventually-
audience.
Hey, we missed July 20th.
Yeah.
Well, that would
Yeah.
be the final
Is July
solution to a
20th
great
next
podcast right there.
I mean,
Hey, those ain't my words.
the views and opinions of Loud Equals Funny LLC are not related to its
Listen,
hosts or.
I might say that if my homie Bliston comes in, but
I
that
really need
all I have is the desiccated
get
remains of his
Bliston.
face.
Don't get Bliston started on the victims of 9/11. You don't want to hear about it.
Again, folks,
Listen,
Oop.
listen. Postal changed him.
Postal
Postal changed
radicalized.
us, and Stuber is going to murder us. Thanks, Bane.
Yep.
God.
Again, folks,
Not
Loud
a fan
Equals
of,
Funny's new series, second screenings, which we're trying to find a way to make an acronym that doesn't sound weirdly racist with that.
Yeah, I like 2S, but
2S,
like Claw
also
said,
works.
it's a bit Yoko
Listen,
Taro.
We've got a Jewish man on our podcast.
Yeah, that
we
saves
have
us
to
from-
assume we get some immunity out of the
The
deal.
SS feet Jewish man.
Well, I mean, depending on who you listen to on Twitter, that might make more sense than it sounds like it does.
Actually, yeah.
So,
So
Tesla
Tesla-
advises against using wet towels to accelerate supercharging.
Okay, that's a dumb headline.
Yeah.
What does
so-
that
Tesla's
mean?
warning users about a popular charging hack that can allegedly result
There
in
you go.
shorter wait times at select supercharger stations.
Mhm.
Only select. It only works with some of them.
Yeah, some of them are good, some of them are kind of goofy, apparently. Supposedly, they say it doesn't lead to increased charge rate, but it apparently interferes with the monitors for temperature and could lead to overheating, which makes sense, but also it's hilarious that it's like wet.
Wet cloth does that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I've never heard of this. This is
Another extreme wet rag supercharger test.
the idea makes sense as like, okay, keep it cool so it'll run at a higher speed instead of like throttling down to not overheat. But effectively, you'd want to, if you wanted that to really work, you'd want to wrap the whole fucking thing in a towel, you'd want it all cool.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just like warm, and then it gets cool. It's like, okay, you're not really helping much.
fucking ridiculous. This is like the
Doing it like the-
ivermectin people.
I mean,
Kinda,
this
yeah.
is
The
the
same type of person.
I mean, this is for a Tesla owner, which usually means you're a sucker. So
They're nice to ride in as like an Uber passenger.
I think I would like if I lived in a city where superchargers were an actual thing,
Honestly-
I would probably get one of the like more modest models,
I do
but
like
only that.
I do like as much as it sucks that the standard is Tesla. Everyone's kind of going to the supercharger
Yeah.
standard with that. I will admit one benefit is I could effectively just get any EV I want and then just go to a Tesla supercharger thing
True.
and charge there. Which when
Very
the
true.
Nissan Leafs start getting good, that is the first one I am getting.
I like that Elon has like ruined the fucking, all the buzz
The
around
electric
electric
vehicle,
cars.
yeah.
He- well, at least like is hurting his brand. I do think electric cars are here to stay. Like
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
effectively, it's a better idea in the long term.
And
Can
they
you
were here to
imagine
stay.
somebody
They were
like
here to
Elon-
stay in the 2010s.
Can you imagine somebody like Elon, the way he is now, deciding to make an electric car and like fucking help the environment or whatever?
Oh God, no.
The battery pack would be like fucking massive.
Yeah, it would also be entirely over designed. All those nice cars he got there, that's because he didn't like get involved with the design until literally the Cybertruck. It seems.
Oh yeah, the Cybertruck.
I want a car that looks like a PS1.
I want a car.
Halo Mongoose.
I want to
I
look
want
like
a car
Halo
that's
Warthog level of distance.
Halo
literally-
Combat Evolved.
Literally
Looking at.
so ugly that people in Fortnite think it doesn't look right in Fortnite as a video game car.
Oh yeah,
And they want to
Getting
shoot
to see
people
one-
down if they have one.
dude, getting to see one in person was fucking surreal, man. Like I mentioned it
Apparently
last
there's
episode,
one-
but
Apparently, there's one like around my town that I just haven't seen. I can't wait till I see it. I hope that the person's there so I can just laugh at them.
Oh, I've looked them off, but I've never had like an instant fight or flight like moment of like, should I pull into the other lane like that? Like I've never had that until that moment.
This shit is dangerous,
dude. It's
so,
like
yeah.
fucking.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. There's a little bit of a little bit of dystopia just to whet our appetite.
Ooh, here.
This video is not sponsored by Squarespace.
Yeah.
Listen, we're in the happy zone right now.
I don't
want to hear
it. So I will say this before we get into this. Our website is a Squarespace website, but
yeah, we're not currently sponsored.
Seemingly, I'm looking to import.
Listen, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, so I don't think we should feel too bad about having a Squarespace website.
That's the thing.
It does this well, but this is cringe and should be bashed.
Call me George Orwell Animal Farm, but some consumption is more unethical than others. You know,
I will give you that. I mean, I don't gotta give her money.
I'm not gonna stop drinking Coke because of some people on Twitter, but maybe I don't need to buy. Yeah, maybe
I stopped drinking Coke because of all the sugar in it.
Sweatshop merch or whatever.
But yeah, the headline here from Fortune: Gen Z job seekers should be willing to work long free hours. Quote: willing to do anything. Says Squarespace CMO.
Will fuck dick for Squarespace.
Yeah.
Mather, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely.
I'm not great with names. I'm not great with any names.
Look at this smug piece of shit. Look at this. Oh, you should work for free.
I mean, well, this might be taken out of context. I hate to judge based on a headline. She might be talking about some sort of, what do they call them?
Like an internship?
Internship sort of thing. But then those get exploited a lot of the time too. So
they usually play around with interns a little too much. I mean,
yeah.
It also sounds like one of those things. It's like a union busting tactic, where it's like, no, people should not work for free in this economy. Not anymore.
Yeah, good lord.
Don't worry, guys. Squarespace is going to give you exposure. It'll be fine.
I mean, if they paid for
I wish
Squarespace
paid us for exposure.
Yeah, I've said their name a few times. Yeah.
Listen, I will throw away this specific piece of my morals for a fat paycheck. You know?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Because that's the thing. She is just a CMO. Like it's just actually, CMO's marketing, isn't it? Oh shit.
I mean, you do want to understand that there's
right now if we keep this.
There's a lot of people that work at a company that are not, evil.
True.
So one crazy person comes along and goes, some fucking narcissistic suit shark motherfucker in the executive boardroom is just like, you know what? People should be fucking slaves, and it's like that doesn't reflect on all the people that company employs.
I think we should repeal the Emancipation Proclamation, but not just for black people, but for everybody.
Oh no!
Basically, college athletics, man.
We need diversity for Jim Crow. Meet Jane Crow.
Oh hell yeah!
I can see that in an episode of Mad Men. It's like, look, we're bringing back Jim Crow, but we're making it inclusive. Jane Crow.
I can't believe they made Jim
Crow woke.
I'm naming this episode Jane Crow Laws now.
Featuring Mr. Beast. Listen.
Oh my god! If
you
could put Mr. Beast in like a slave master's hat.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I believe that.
I mean, how far off is it? Come on now.
I mean,
listen, my wrist has been fucked for like 2 weeks. Okay, cut me some slack.
Yeah, my hopes are good for Halo.
That's the thing. Like, actually, I might not be, but we'll see.
Honestly, I eventually do need wrist surgery myself. I've got carpal tunnel.
That shit sucks. I hate it.
I don't know how I'm avoiding that shit, but I probably don't have long. I'm getting like arthritis.
Well, that's the thing. You only have half of the chance that we have.
That's true.
Actually, well, technically, wouldn't that be double the chance?
I've got double the chance. My hand is supposed to be twice the age of the rest of my body. I play multiple instruments and video games, and I type. I'm pretty fucked.
I mean,
Whenever
honestly,
this happens, my life is just over. I'm gonna be in pain all the time.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. For Halo, worst comes to worst, I have this controller. I could just use it.
I mean, I can't. I can't.
I don't
play
like
Halo.
it.
I can't play Halo with mouse and keyboard personally.
That's the thing. Playing with controller, there's so much magnetism. Oh my god!
But let's have a magnetism with
That's
those
how it
games,
works.
though, man.
That's the thing. Like your look speed slows down
Oh, yeah.
considerably
That's
when
how
you're
it
like.
was, man. Like I'm
I don't like
used to it.
that.
I mean,
It throws me off.
see. That's the thing. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
Depends on what
in
you're
Halo,
used to.
I'm used to it. In other games when they have magnetism, I'm like, it's fucking gross. What the fuck? But in Halo,
It's sort of like
what it is, you know?
Perfect Dark and GoldenEye. They're both kind of clunky controls, but when you do play them on keyboard and mouse, it becomes way too fucking easy because they're not designed for that. And it's like you just stand there and pick off enemies. God, let me just say, playing fucking Perfect Dark on an N64, like in the original game, whether it's emulated or whatever, trying to aim is this nightmarish fucking hell. It's like balancing on a grind rail in Tony Hawk or something. But then you play it in just keyboard and mouse. It's just what you think it is. It's right click, left click. It's fucking, you're done.
It's the same thing with
It
360
trivializes
version.
the entire thing. Oh, yeah, it does. Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like the 360 version. It turns it into like basically Call of Duty. It's like a twin stick. It's standard.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of lose a little
Probably
bit of the
better,
charm.
but
It's a bit better for like the gameplay, but
have a little bit of that wavy aim shit like Deus Ex. I'm really looking forward to the new one. I know people are like on edge because of her fucking face, but I think it looks like a cool immersive thing.
It's dumb to be upset at a slightly larger chin.
Yeah,
she did have quite. I wouldn't say slightly. She had a fucking.
Have you seen the original Joanna Dark?
I haven't actually, like not closely,
She has a big
but
chin.
it looks like they're just baiting that kind of response with that big chin. I don't know.
I mean,
they know that's what they want. They want the publicity.
It's still engagement. Bad publicity is still publicity.
Yeah. So speaking of bad publicity, do we want to get into Mr. Beast or do we have more to go?
I do want to get through Elon first because it's just funny.
We're not done with the Elon. Let's go.
So, just to whet our appetite, we have Stephen King, who has been very mad at Elon Musk for the past while.
Stephen King is
making a really stupid post.
How old is Stephen King now?
God, he's got to be in his 70s.
I mean,
probably.
You see, Stephen King still puts out like 7 books a year. Most of them are co-written books, so it's like,
they're also mostly kind of garbage.
Some of them are okay, but Mr. Mercedes, like that.
There's some really good ones,
but
it's just
some of them are like, Jesus Christ, man, throw in the towel.
So Stephen King puts out a very basic joke. The Italian chef died. You could say he passed away. That's a joke from that fucking Mario Blue Shell incident that Joel made.
I never passed away. Also, he's 76, which
he feels older.
Thank you, Todd. He really does.
Because can Elon tell jokes like that? I'm thinking no. And then Elon's stunning response, Tristan, do the honors.
What do you call a Great Dane eating a small piece of ham in a little village? Hamlet eating Hamlet in a hamlet.
Which is the meat writer, Bane.
Elon doesn't start fights; he finishes them.
Oh, it's beautiful symphony, isn't it?
Folks? What a strange collection of posts. Of tweets.
Trilogy.
The original one is very petty and weird. Anyway, like Stephen King is kind of a weirdo, but then Elon is also a weirdo, so it's great.
He comes out with a worse joke somehow.
Stephen King is
like overcomplicated.
The best way I can describe Stephen King is he posts like a like an MSNBC grandpa, like if your
like
grandfather
the type of person who thinks
MSNBC.
The type of person who thinks that Hillary Clinton is like a real politician,
Oh, don't even get me fucking started. That just sounds like it's my dad has a Twitter. Unfortunate. You hate to see it.
Hey. I mean, I get that. It's like But it's also like he's mostly just like he'll tweet an ad for his book and he'll be like, Trump, he's a little orange, isn't he? It's kind of Stephen King's level.
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
Actually, fuck it, I'm stealing that.
A little orange, isn't he? Hell yeah.
Odd looking duck. Hold the fort.
Hell yeah.
Stolen from Bay. Hell yeah.
Podcast lands. Got
There
some
we
popcorn
go.
here. Fuck yeah. Probably shouldn't eat on the podcast.
Okay. Oh, I haven't let that stop me. Although to be fair,
yeah.
I'm mostly eating these to pollute the audio like a jackass.
I just ate a whole bunch of fucking rice and chicken, so I'm all
Hell yeah.
bulky
I'm probably
like
gonna
gold.
make some soup after this. I don't like sandwiches.
Get to it before Big Joel sits in it. You don't want that.
No.
man.
That's a reference I don't feel like getting into because I gotta take y'all on a trip down memory lane.
You sure do.
Y'all remember when Elon revealed that he was like role playing as a child?
Yes.
Yep.
So here's him like posting it's like a video of how to monetize shit on the platform, and there's a second account here, which is like a kid holding like a fishing rod or something.
Yeah.
So they
People
found this
tracked it
account,
down.
and it's called Elon Tesk Erman Musk at Erman Musk. The account no longer exists because he got found out, and he actually testified in court that was him. So we have proof.
Yep.
But here we have Elon posting just a dumb meme like that
Sam Bankman-Fried. Yeah.
yes
Sam
Sam yeah. I was just gonna say Sam Banks doing as they always do. But it was just a picture of him like as a Pornhub video says, "Man fucks 5 million people at once."
What's up, guys? I fucked 5 million people at once.
That's the next
$10,000.
That's the next Mr. Beast video.
Fuck, I should have had that as my background.
Elon Test comes along and says, "Is this a real peon video?" As in, like a peon, a pleb.
Yeah.
I'm guessing misspelled from prawn, which is like PRON.
Yeah.
Although usually you'd put a 0, like old internet lingo for porn.
For twins.
Then we have from Elon Test. I will finally turn 3 on May 4th.
May it be with you.
Yeah.
Yes. We have two different tweet chains. Someone saying Satoshi had the right idea. No idea what this is.
That's the guy who made Bitcoin.
Yeah, he went like completely dark afterwards.
Yeah.
And then Elon Test says,
"Do you like Japanese girls?"
And then someone else saying, feels like we were it feels like we were in a nightclub and the lights just turned on. So I'm guessing also like from the rug pull shit.
Yeah.
And then just completely ignoring the fact that this is a fucking metaphor. Or I guess a simile, because it has like.
Yeah, one of
What
those.
nightclub were you at? And then another one. He couldn't leave well enough alone with just that one. I wish I was old enough to go to nightclubs. They sound so fun.
So now I talked about a lot of people that are like ABDL age regressors, and I'm not sure that's exactly what this is, or if this is just what Elon thinks is shit posting.
Well,
It's not shit posting.
It's
just like
shit
confusion.
posting, but it's not shit posting.
It just comes across as someone with brain damage. It's not like funny or clever or even like.
If I know where this is
anything.
going, I think I know where this might be going. So
just unrelated. Just figured I might mention it. Just a little bit. A little bit of mention. Here's this interaction.
We talked about this before, so.
Here's this interaction from like 2019. Elon Musk posting some weird shit about big squirrels. I don't know. It's just an article. And then someone asks, Elon, are you a furry? He says, these rumors are untrue. Wait, is that a fucking Virgil?
I can't tell. I can't tell.
You bitch! You bitch! You can't have my comfort character!
Damn,
Hell
it's
yeah.
all over.
I'll be right back.
Did you just
Uh-oh.
cut something open for someone?
Sorry
Kristen,
about that.
is someone dead?
The voices took over. No, but there's a lot of blood.
Oh dear.
Honestly, I don't know how a chicken got in my room, but
It
yeah.
happens.
I got something to eat later.
Hell yeah.
So,
Sacrifice it to the ghoul.
So someone else responds, he meant, do you identify as a furry? And then Elon Musk says that he's fur curious. Definitely not related to anything at all. Oh. So someone tweeted, when do you think his downfall started? With a picture of Elon Musk. And then someone quote tweeted and said, when he failed to worm his way into the Bay Area baby fur community in like 2009, parentheses, true story.
Well, do
Crazy
we have...
accusations here. It would be a shame if something came along to back them up. Oh, that's a picture of Elon Musk in a fucking mascot costume rolling a joint.
Yeah, the
Oh!
worst joint ever. Do you have that joint?
Oh,
No,
fuck.
I can't really see the
damn.
Let me
joint.
see if I can find it.
Oh, like the meme. The
Yeah,
worst joint
yeah.
ever.
I think I was a meme, but he is rolling a joint there.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that was a meme. I thought he actually made that. See.
I mean,
So yeah,
Well,
someone
that is him
just
in like a Pamper Chew outfit, as it
yeah,
appears.
it's like one of those like pajama things with like the hoods and it's all plush
Yeah.
and only man
Yeah.
children wear them and like
Kigurumi or something.
yeah, like man children and like
Anime girls.
kawaii aesthetic women wear them.
Yeah.
and it only looks good on certain kinds of people, like those kawaii girls.
Yeah.
Not
Definitely
like
not
a
Elon
fedora.
Musk.
This
This
is
reminds me of that one
2009
time.
apparently, by the way.
Yeah, 2009, and I mean he does look a lot younger than he is currently.
I mean, I guess it could be AI or something.
No community note. That means by Twitter standards, it's real.
I mean,
Also, it's like
Yeah.
mass. It's like a
but it's-
huge.
Where's the like? Yeah,
It's a
getting
huge
some
tweet.
traction. Where's the like? The little thing we talked about before, the doctored media or whatever.
Huh?
Oh,
Altered.
that little
Yeah, the
warning.
weird little warning that they
It ain't
gave
there.
on that other thing.
Oh yeah, it's not there. None of that.
Maybe
That's
he's
real.
a proud baby fur, you know?
And I mean, hey, listen, if he was out and proud with it, fuck it. Why not? Go ahead. Just don't, harm any actual children.
I don't
Yeah.
know about
No.
that, but sure. Why can't I
At
legally
this-
can't
at-
stop you? So hey,
At this
whatever.
point, yeah, if they're not messing around with any sort of children, keep all contact away.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's like
It's
as
weird,
long
but I
as-
don't fucking care.
Yeah, if you're just doing it to fucking the privacy of your own home, I guess I don't really care too much. Just don't bring shit out in the public. Don't fuck in front of kids. It's fucking gross. Fucking
The
Be
great, the
normal.
real, yeah, he confirmed it. The toddler role
deposition.
play, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like it really adds up,
So it does appear to just be that, yeah, those are just the actions of some baby, age regressor person. Yeah.
So that's cool.
embarrassing for the head of Twitter to be found out as an ABDL baby bitch lad.
Yeah, that's
Speaking as famous ABDL reviewer Deadwing Dork, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
the
to give
expert.
Elon.
yeah.
I'm giving Elon a low 0. This is coming in pretty bad.
Yeah,
Pretty
he
bad.
richest man in the world can't even buy a fucking fursuit.
Can't
What's
even
wrong
buy
with
a
you?
1 on my scale. Fuck off, Elon. Take off the Kigurumi. Wash it. Send
All
it
this-
to an anime girl.
All this weed. I actually saw someone post that they had the same one. They felt weird about it. But,
burn it. It's got the
all of this weed, and he can't afford something that looks fucking decent. Like, not a
He probably
furry.
thinks it's cool. That's the thing.
I feel like I need to stress
a fur
this.
suit or anything. It's just like a
That's the
vaguely
thing.
animaloid
Furry
kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. If he was like being a fucking furry, make one of the suits. Like the suits are impressive.
He
There's a lot of
probably had enough-
effort and detail that goes into those. He could buy
probably-
one. He
Yeah,
could
he had
commission
enough
one.
money for that even in 2009, I'm sure.
Instead, he has the $20 jammies. Actually,
Yeah.
well, let's be fair to him.
I'll say
$30
$50. I was gonna say
I just
50
love
probably.
that he's also
probably.
He's in like a Breaking Bad meth lab in this image too. I mean, we haven't even talked about the surroundings. It looks like
Yeah.
it's time to cook.
It looks like this is a
He's got
fucking
his
trap
fucking
house,
iPhone.
yo. Like,
Yeah.
it looks crazy here.
Actually, I do think
I think he's
that this
outside.
was yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that this is a more recent photo though, because like it's a slightly more recent phone, like a model of phone. The actual resolution on the image isn't a 2009 resolution.
There was still some good like camera phones in 2000. It wasn't like flip phones. Still, you were getting like
True, and this was the Bay
third
Area.
gen
And
iPhone.
this
You're getting
was Elon Musk and friends, so probably
Yeah.
the best of the best tech.
I mean, also this could
What
just
a
be, this
what a
could just
hilarious
be a
image.
camera. Like this could still just be like a
Yeah,
digital camera.
just a DSLR. Yeah.
It's also low light, so like it's gonna look like shit no matter what. Like,
Well, that's the thing. It looks decent, you know. Like
I
this
mean-
doesn't look like it was taken fucking yesterday.
yeah,
But it looks like it was taken like within the past
Yeah,
5 or 10 years.
But go back down, and you can see just like how like blown out like certain aspects of like
Yeah,
the camera,
I
especially,
could
like,
see
the
it
bottom and
being.
shit.
here.
I could see it being a bit older. Yeah, I mean, I could buy it. I mean, one way or the other, it looks like he's in the
I got-
uniform. There's no detection of AI.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, no community note, which means that it's real.
I got a shitty Sony Cybershot, which probably does about the same quality as that photo. So.
So yeah, that's fun.
Shout outs to our ABDL overlords.
Yeah, this is all
That's
because
fun.
the ABDL community didn't let him
You know
in.
what?
You guys,
I would
thanks.
I would rather him be an ABDL than like, you know, a pedophile.
True.
Although
That's the same thing.
he's been
Kristen.
pictured a decent amount. Well,
I don't
true.
understand. You just said the same thing twice, so I don't understand. Is it
No,
like
I
a
wouldn't-
slightly
I wouldn't
different
say that
tonal
they're-
inflection, like Japanese? I'm confused.
I wouldn't say that they're all, you know, pedophiles. Like, you know, the guys from Be My Baby.
Some I assume are
looking-
good people.
The guys from the Be My Baby sub-story in Yakuza Kiwami 2 and also Yakuza 2 and also
No
Yakuza
one can
7,
be that.
They really reused it.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, but like, you know, they don't want to like do anything with children, maybe besides beat them up for their lunch money because they're evil.
That's true. They are. They're the worst villains in that series.
Yeah, in fact, fucking, you know, what's his face from Yakuza 1, what's his face from Yakuza 2, what's his face from Yakuza 3, what's his face from Yakuza 4, what's his face from Yakuza 5.
All the
Like,
what's his faces.
None of those. None of I can't believe I committed to this stupid joke just because I forgot the name of that forehead.
I forget
guy
the
in
name of the.
Kiwami.
I'll forget the name of the fucking guy from Be My Baby now. It started with a K.
Oh, I didn't even fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't take
Yeah.
note of his name. I was just like, oh my god, what's happening?
Like, oh boy, what's going on here?
It's like a recurring guy. It's usually the same guy. Gondawara, that's his name. It's a G. But
Nice.
yeah, hopefully
what
Elon
tangent are we on?
hopefully
Hold on.
Elon airs on the side of Be My Baby and not the other kind of
Yeah.
thing. Where,
Well, that's
Not the
the
bad
thing. He's been
ones.
pictured a concerning amount of times with Ghislaine Maxwell, which I mean, it's just
Yeah.
one, but still, it's concerning.
And, yeah,
One is concerning enough.
It's not a good sign being caught with Ghislaine Maxwell. Just
I think it's
Good look.
really weird how he plays it off like, oh, she just
Ghislaine.
walked up behind me. I didn't know that. But like, they're very clearly posing.
yeah, it's like it's almost blatant. But he's also an idiot. Like
True.
that's
the
the thing you gotta
question
remember.
is,
He's very
did he
stupid.
ever like a tweet from Shadman? That's what we need to know.
Well, we
Ooh.
can't check now because he removed likes. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, so we can start liking
Well,
Shad
that and the
Mangler.
weird cuck porn that he was into, or whatever it was. What was the thing that he got caught on?
Oh,
It was like the day before he removed likes. He
I
got caught
can't-
liking something
Oh,
something rancid.
can't remember
I
what
forget.
It was.
I think I'm pretty
something
sure it was
weird.
something like blindingly racist.
I think it was.
I think
It
it
was
was just
like-
something weirdly sexual.
He's a weirdly
Yeah.
sexual dude. Like,
Sexual in a very strange way. He's not like I want to put my bingle dingle in you.
It's,
It's
I
I want you to have my children.
Yeah,
I want
it's
you
like,
to continue
I
my
wanna s-
legacy.
I want to sire another bastard. Another one.
Okay.
Another one.
There's
Well,
so
speaking
there's so
of
many. He has
bastards.
12 children. Also, yeah. Speaking of bastards, do we want to talk about people pretending to be Japanese first, or should we just get into the
Ooh.
Mr. Beast?
I mean, I think we're like middle of the show. We could maybe do the big thing here.
Yeah, all right.
Also,
Big thing.
Bane's got his big thing he could do after that.
Yeah, do one of you want to take over so I can give my PC a break for the Mr. Beast thing?
Tell you what,
Oh.
I can't remember entirely what my big thing was. I'm a little high.
Understandable. I wish I was.
That allegation thing with the
Oh, the
YouTuber.
Mr. T Lexify. Okay, I'll have Claw stream
Oh,
this
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right,
to
I'll
give
come
you a
back.
break.
I'll come back for my last 4 or 5 things.
Okay,
Close all my Elden Ring related tabs here.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm trying to find a good. Well, actually, I could just let me find it. I fucked up the art way on this. If you want to chat about Elden Ring for a little bit, you do that while I get this all sorted.
Oh, sure. Well, I haven't played Elden Ring since it came out, and so now I'm playing it again. Because a YouTuber I like made a video. He made a video about the DLC, and apparently people did not like his video about the first, the other Souls games because he made the radical statement that the games are actually not that difficult if you just play the game the way that the developers put in summons and stuff, so you might as well use them. So it's like, yeah, you could just make the games like kind of relaxing and fun and just have like your summons do some of the work for you, and it's fine. And a lot of the super cool Souls people, super inviting community, they weren't happy with that. And so I thought that was amusing. But I was like, I should play this again. And I have been. And well, I've now killed the really hard first big boss, Margit, once in 2 tries and then again in 1 try. And both times I didn't record it or stream it, so I feel really bad about that. Because people were stuck on that fucking thing for like 2 weeks, and I guess I learned the secret, which is to just use one of those like jellyfish and the fucking guy they give you, Rogier, who he does a lot of the work for you. But they put them in the game. What do you want? That's the way it's balanced. People complain about the bosses being too hard, and it's like, well, did you try to just do it all solo like it's Demon Souls? Well, sorry, fucker. This is Sonic Heroes. Try playing Sonic Heroes with just Sonic. It's not going to work. It won't go so well for you. And that's basically the situation. So, yeah, a lot of people complain about the difficulty. I guess this DLC came out. I'm not playing that. I'm just playing through the original. But the DLC came out, and a lot of people are complaining that it's too hard. Which is like, what are we doing here? It's FromSoft. It's been like over 10 years. 10 years ago was Bloodborne. I think they can make a game hard. I thought we knew that that's their thing, but people are leaving terrible reviews and they're like, this game too hard. And among other things.
That's shit. I don't like it.
So, okay, I guess there was like a big Google Doc first. Sorry.
Okay, I'll get that going. But yeah, there's people upset also that like the DLC, you buy it for $40 and then you have to wait. Like, you have to. I mean, technically, you can steamroll the game and get right to the 2 bosses that you need to kill, and then you can do the DLC. But it's like most people are going to be like finish the game and maybe never have even done some of these fights, and it's like. It's only 2 you got to do, and then you can do the DLC. But like they're 2 optional ones, and I think, and they're both like toward the end of really hard dungeons. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. I think I beat one of them, but not the other. But anyway, so yeah, now it's like people are just they buy the thing and they're like, how do I start DLC? And people go, oh, you just get to this end game area and like, oh, well, fuck you. I want to play my DLC. There's this whole thing going on, I guess, where people are like selling their ability to just like level people's characters for them.
Yeah,
or something.
That does not seem like that seems like a bad idea,
Well, that's like an MMO thing. Yeah. I mean, that's like they would do that for fucking WoW or even RuneScape or some shit. But yeah,
increasing MMOification of gaming.
Yeah.
It's not even an MMO. They didn't even MMOify the game. It's just people have decided. I guess the game is so complicated, and people like content people want to stream the big new game thing, but they don't want to have to have played the really hard fucking 100 hours that came before it. So they're just like,
yeah, fuck it. Let's pay our way through. Fuck it.
Get a fraud to do it for us. But we're not getting into the fraudulence just yet.
Not just
Yeah,
yet.
that comes soon.
That comes later.
So I start this top one here.
The one that says part 1, I think.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, the fan's blowing shit away. Oh no.
Because there's like a big Google Doc, but we're gonna skim through it because I'm reading it and I'm just gathering what we're gonna skim through real quick.
All right, let me get this set up here.
All right.
If I can share my screen. Yeah. Regarding the truth about lies. What was it called?
Truth about Lex. So this
regarding the truth about Lex, part 1.
Yeah, so this guy is a COD Zombies streamer. He was pretty big around Black Ops 3. I watched some of his content, but mostly it became him doing React content later. At one point, they had there was a Zombies house, which is the Z house thing.
Oh, they did the Final Fantasy house thing?
Well, it was like more of a content creator house, but for COD Zombies.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So I'll read this off here. This story starts with her being a 15-year-old girl. They met up at the Z house in Santa Monica, which, again, parents, why are you letting your 15-year-old go to a content creator's house?
Any creator house. It doesn't even have to be like, one of the usual suspects.
He could just be a craftsman who makes clay models.
Yeah,
any creator.
Yeah, it's weird. But effectively, she was a fangirl who interacted on Twitter. Apparently, she needed help with an Easter egg during Black Ops 3. He got help from her. They met when she was 15, he was 18, which that's still really weird. They had formed an online relationship before they had met in person with the intentions of dating in 2017. Here's screenshots of dates confirming Lex talked to me first when I was 15 and he was 18. And there's
15 and 18 is like a bit of a gap, but
yeah,
it's
it's
like
17 and 18. 17 and 18.
Yeah, even
fine.
16 and 18, because
no, but I'm saying like
that's going a little bit far.
It's a bit of a gap, but it's like this whole like he groomed me. It's like there's people in high school that have been dating that are like 18 and whatever.
Well, the more grooming stuff is
intense.
The more grooming stuff is later with the
I guess
the daddy and daughter fetish shit. Wait till we get to that.
I saw that.
So yeah, a lot of these are just Snapchats of them meeting. If you can scroll to, I think, is it page 11? That's better to get to. A lot of this is just like Snapchats and like messages of him commenting.
Looks like fucking Justin Roiland.
Yeah, he has that kind of Justin Roiland like face.
What the fuck is page 11? Let me know when to stop.
That's one right above you. Our second time meeting in person was in July 10th, 2017, when he booked a hotel for a weekend in Oceanside and took me to Disneyland. So that's my first time at Disneyland. He stayed until July 13th. In this room, we'd make out. He would try to take things through, but I was adamant on saying no. One night, he took it too far for me and touched my breast under my shirt, causing me to leave for home for the night because I felt uncomfortable. I ended up coming next morning in my pajamas. This is the California Disneyland with Anaheim.
Classic Anaheim.
Yeah, maybe we should never go to Anaheim. Maybe we should set fire to Anaheim. I don't know. It seems like a bad place. Okay,
I'm down with just dropping something on them, something mildly explosive.
Dropping a mixtape. Go back up a little bit more because I was trying to read that one.
Something about an escape room.
Yeah, so so he told all the friends that she was 18. This, I think, when she was this would be probably 15 or 16 still. But yeah, invited over to Z House in LA as well as the Boogie Boys house in LA. Oh god, I forgot it was a thing. So yeah,
the multiple boogies now. Oh dear,
they're multiplying now. They're mutating. But yeah, changed birth year on my passport for an escape room that he, his friends, and I did together, so no one would catch on. The escape room was on Hollywood Boulevard. Okay, So effectively, they had a shitty relationship. I'm just trying.
Never
to
mind, he did it. Look at
Yeah.
him, he did it. Whoa!
Kind
Anus poo. What the fuck is that?
So real quick, we'll go to that video that I posted, the one in Discord.
Yeah, you gotta scroll
Okay.
up a little bit for
Yeah,
it.
it's up a tiny bit.
Where are we going?
It's the one right under the tweet. So it just one that looks like an iPhone screenshot.
I see, I see.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, it wants to fucking save.
Ah, fucking dumb. I hate Discord.
Try to see if you can drag and drop it over to your browser or something.
That's possible too.
No, that'll do the same thing. Let
Shit.
me copy.
I'm sorry. I forgot how
I
fucking
can-
stupid Discord is.
I guess I'll have to download it. Yeah, thanks, man.
It's only 40 megabytes.
It's only 40 megabytes. What do you think? I don't operate off a 56K, Bane?
You don't
Jesus
think
Christ,
running
the
on-
lap of luxury over here.
I'm running on floppy disks, bitch.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, let me find this fucking thing. Where is this goddamn thing? I saved this. This is the least organized podcast, ladies
We
and
are
gentlemen.
all right. So this is
I'm sure
playing.
there are some that are
642.
So yeah, there's so many things, but we're gonna find some gold in this. You might end up showing this on stream. So this is him as me, because he posted this. By the way,
Please, can you come back and let me give you everything that I owe you, baby? You don't owe me, I owe you. Please, I don't want your fucking pussy. I just want you to be happy. You can date other guys. I don't care. I just want you to. All right.
Yeah.
And then she says, "Kill yourself, baby girl."
Yeah.
Based.
Your first warning is baby girl.
Yeah. So all of
Love,
these comments,
please, what can I do?
like, I don't know how to describe this, and we're just letting this scroll through because honestly, this is funny. I recommend you pause this real quick. Yeah, you're good. So to describe this for audio listeners, this is effectively a very one-sided conversation of this guy utterly, desperately, like, begging this woman to come back to him, and she's basically telling him, please jump in front of a semi.
It's
Make
kind
out
of like
with an
that.
oncoming train.
There's
Please.
like this famous like conversation that happened between Foch early on in his career
I know
and this
this.
other woman. Yeah, and he's like talking to her about like, yeah, you probably want my penis picture, don't you? And she's just like, what? And they're just like very checked out, like they're having two different conversations. She's very clearly not engaging at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is a little more aggressively like, eat my ass, kill yourself.
She's purposely saying to him, like, please go do something.
Do it now.
I'm obsessed with you. No, please, baby, this is true love. Supporting abs, supporting love. I promise, baby, I will do everything for you. I'll make you have a great time, baby. You make me miss him. You just
Sucks.
That's
to
so
hear.
harsh, but you're the exact same from years ago. At this point, your words about me being a loser doesn't affect me. I'm like, lol, okay.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I don't give a shit. It's just kind of like drama between people. I don't know. I don't know these people.
But
it's kind of funny. The guy seems to be a bit of a fucking cuck, but like,
admittedly, like, this is just funny because, like, you could not get, because he posted this himself.
Yeah,
did he?
Yes,
you could
he
not
tweeted this out.
torture this shit
was-
out of me when this happened.
okay, well that's sad then.
Yeah.
This was to exonerate himself.
This is to exonerate himself. There is no amount of money that you could get this.
So
out of
he
him.
recorded all of this?
He recorded the Snapchat story. This is literally from his own tweet. The reason I posted this video is the other tweet was going from a bottom up. He was scrolling above. This plays it in reverse, so you can see it going down.
Yeah,
and it's even funnier reading this going down. But yeah, this is on his Twitter account, which he unblocked everyone, because I can see his Twitter account now, because he had me blocked.
Nice.
Okay.
I'd be blocked on my old account too, but hey, that's just...
Why do you hate this user? What did he do?
Well, because
Did he insult your favorite Call of Duty, babe?
Well, no, he makes shitty content, and I made a joke one time, and he got, like, butthurt and fucking blocked me on my old account. Started a new Twitter account, and I had followed my old account. I was instantly blocked. I'm like, oh, fuck you.
We got, like, a bot going.
Yep.
So for audio listeners, this is essentially a one-sided conversation where most of the responses from the guy are "Please, baby girl, please, baby, please." I mean, her name is literally Baby Girl on this. Maybe that's what he calls her.
Yeah, it's like your
you can do like
Snapchat nickname. You can
nicknames,
change it.
but like every message, it's like, "Baby, please, please, this makes me sad. This hurts, baby." And she's just like, "You suck. Kill URL. Fuck you."
Yeah.
Not his
Please,
elf.
please, I've been going through so much pain without you. Okay.
Oh,
And hit him with the
Bitch, did I
Spider-Man. I
ask?
missed the part where that's my problem.
That's a lot of words.
Honestly,
Too bad I ain't reading any of them.
yeah, no, it's like this is also a hint, guys. If you
He's
ever
like,
start sending
God.
this many messages to a woman, give it
Just
up.
stop. Just
Yeah.
stop.
Well, like, I will be just your pay pig and everything. Why would you post this
Why
intentionally?
would you? Yeah. Why
Yeah.
would you
Oh my
want
god.
that?
Why? Well, also like, why would you say this?
That goes without saying, but like, why would you then later be like, you know what'll make people like me?
You know,
I
posting
got it.
this shit.
This
you know what'll
obsessive,
exonerate
bizarre
me
shit.
from supposedly being a piece of shit? I'm just gonna post all my crazy DMs and look like a fucking like freak.
Yeah.
You only liked me because I wanted him. I always loved you. No, you always did tell me no because I did. Baby's so sad. I'm living in a nightmare.
Oh man, he's a privileged white man.
Oh, yeah,
Pack it in,
yeah,
pack it in, boys. It's all over.
Pack it in. But now let's get
White
to
men will always be white men. You know, it's good when. Never mind. That's not the main point.
Yeah,
That's
she's not
the main
great either.
point.
Like I said, she's not great either. I mean,
yeah. No,
but again,
this is
this is
why
also
I'm saying like this
embarrassing,
just seems like litigation of random scumbags fucking relationships, and I don't know. This is.
It kind of is, but it's. I like laughing at a trash fire sometimes.
It's funny that this guy posted it himself.
Yeah, it's like. There is like
we
no
didn't
amount
get
of torture.
we didn't get through the allegations. She's claiming he called her crude shit.
And supposedly there's some abuse stuff. I don't. That's all too. It's all too in the weeds for me. But the only other thing I want to say is that last tweet above the video, the one with the two the two sent letters, because this is also some crazy behavior.
That's wild.
Yeah, I saw a little of this.
Also, I should say that he has a daddy-daughter little girl fetish.
Yeah.
So
love letter that Lex sent me apologizing for choking me and saying that he can never forgive himself. He signs this letter using his company name at the very bottom. CEO of EditIt.tv.
What a strange thing to do. Not just,
I sorry, frowny face.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Sorry.
I sorry.
We're sorry. I sorry. Yeah, that's great. Work separately like that, but this is something I need to improve on.
Huh?
First off, Dada want to apologize for the.
Yeah.
This part I might put on stream.
Dada
want to apologize for the flowers on this. See, the problem is I can't run the. Hang on, I got it. Just give me a second here. I'm trying to use my fucking Stream Deck as if that works, but it does not. Where is the goddamn
disappear?
What in the goddamn?
Ow.
What in the goddamn?
We are going to stop streaming that for just a second.
I've become the Unabomber.
Oh no, Tristan has gone full Blitzton. Not even Bliston can stop him now.
That's true.
He's in the Blisted era.
Hang on. Okay. It's going to be great. I'm surprising everyone.
This is a beautiful podcast, folks. We love y'all. Hey, check out
I hope
patreon.com.
Spotify
if you want us to become more
this one.
If you want us to become more fucking
more hinged,
more organized.
We'll never be hinged. That's not gonna happen.
Hinging
it's
ain't
unlikely that we'll ever be more organized. Frankly,
it's like a Cheeto holding the hinge together effectively. That's what it really will be.
So I can't do this the normal way. That would be very easy, but
Yes.
we gotta have this going.
Oh god.
We gotta get a little bit of this.
I hope YouTube and
Alright.
Spotify
Yeah, we
doesn't
should
fuck us
be
for that.
fine. We should be fine.
Just play it at like 1.25 speed.
First off, Dada want to apologize for the flowers on this image not being pink. No, yeah, this is a little too loud. Hang on, hang on.
I turned it down on my end, but
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's quality settings. Hang on. We almost got this. 1.25 speed, baby. Oh, yeah. Copyright free.
oh yeah, baby.
I tried for hours looking for a sexy cutie background for my love letter to Love Bug, but I could not find it, and I can't change the colors on them. Why are you? Is he Canadian? What's with the U and colors?
He is Canadian.
Oh, that's cringe. Fuck off.
That sucks.
I think he's from Alberta.
Pink. So Dada, apologize in advance, my sunshine girl. First off, you will be receiving an array of gifts exclusively from your Dada that okay, well, this is what they call the love bombing thing. I mean, that's literally the definition they always use is big
this is
gift
literal
and
love
stuff.
bombing, yeah.
My sunshine girl, hopefully mirror the same thought that you put in toward the previous care packages you've sent me. So I hope that you recognize the thought and love I put into... So now hang on. Now, is this before or after all of those kill yourself messages that we read?
I think this was before.
Useless ass fucking guns.
I think this was before.
Honest to God,
Yeah.
both of them. So this continues, and it's a lot of dads and little, like, text on paper frowny faces.
Yeah, and my baby
Not even-
girl's feelings.
Not even like colon like parenthesis. No, he has to use like the Unicode.
It's a Unicode. It's not even a you could do an emoji and just print that, but
well,
it's
you know,
Unicode.
he had to say
winky face.
I guess so. Well, he's doing
Color
the
Ink is
whole
expensive.
header thing. This is like a corporate thing because it continues, but then the very bottom, and it's two of these pages, but the bottom of both of them say, to the rightful creator of our name and head founder and to the CEO of Edit It TV, your company name, Dada Co. Wow.
Is that even a
That's
website?
that's a great, a coincidence there. Copyright 2021, all rights reserved. So I guess this could be faked potentially, but like I choose to believe
if you look above, there is like a photo of him and her, and there's like kissy face because that is his fucking forehead. I know that forehead from a mile fucking way.
Yeah, I guess. Testimonial. Yeah, Dada promise. I like that. Look at this. The fucking emote is broken here. Dada didn't even fix his formatting.
The printer could not understand the Unicode, so it was like, well, you're getting box.
Square.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm skeptical. I like, by the way, we've got an entire paragraph here that starts with the last word of the previous paragraph.
Yeah, you had that photo there. You had that photo there.
True. You gotta have the extra roses.
It was
Some more roses, please.
I mean,
hi Johnny. I didn't know it was you.
I would have trimmed off some words to make it look even and reprint that last page, but
drop a few dadas and you're probably good.
Oh yeah.
Or at the very least, just move the flowers to the other side.
Only the love of my life would do something like that to me, and I need to honor your decision and be the happy Dada's boy you always wanted me to be. Wait, are you Dada or Dada's boy? Who's Dada at this point?
I think his boner was like.
Well, Dada is the company.
Dude, he's so freaky. His company name is also his fetish.
Maybe it's like maybe he's just really into like the Dadaist movement.
Brother,
yo,
what is that?
I feel like that might be worse. That's too niche of a fetish. It's like, okay, something's wrong.
Yeah,
too niche. But yeah, no, there's also a video. I didn't see if that video was underneath the tweet because it was like another quote tweet.
There's a video where?
Yeah, if you click out of a photo.
Oh yeah, the one with him down here.
What is he doing there?
Hello. Who are you?
What did he say?
You want me to put my thumb on my chin? Who are you?
How are you?
He said her name.
You want me to put my thumb on my chin. So, there you go.
Huh?
Okay, dude, that is legitimately some Austin Jones ass behavior.
What's with the thumb on the chin?
Oh,
In
that's
the
about.
tweet, it said that it was like him verifying to a fan that he was real.
Oh, this was sent to a fan.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
Austin
god,
Jones
that's
did this fucking
bad.
shit. Austin Jones did this fucking shit. That's all I'm
Now
saying.
that you mention it, it does feel a little Austin Jonesy.
Brother, you.
Yeah. I'll
So
look deeper into the allegations. I just saw the Dada shit and I laughed so hard.
yeah, I saw the
and then
CEO of EditIt.tv, and to be fair, that looks kind of fake, but I really
it's a
want to
real
believe that
website.
he's just that dumb.
It seems
Well,
like a real
anyone could
website,
just
but
type that. Anyone could print
Yeah.
that onto like paper, but
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
like to believe that he's just that dumb.
I'm a CEO of
That's funny.
cockandballs.org. Yes, I
That's
feel it.
me.
It's my
I'm
national
actually
title.
the CFO. We are destitute.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
wow.
New round
You'd
of
think that
funding,
you
baby.
guys would be doing better these days, but with JD Vance and all.
Yeah, it's a shame, you know.
Sadly, my
You see,
idea for couchlegends.com
he could have been CB Vance, but he like flaked on the brand deal. Now he's jorking them penises.
It could have been CB Tance and been his initials CBT, and it would have been perfect
people would have
America.
voted. People would have voted for Trump with him on the ticket specifically for that joke.
CBT. There you go.
CBT.
Oh.
All right, so yeah.
What are next? We've got Mr. Beast, I believe. Do we want that next?
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. So I don't have the stuff pulled up, but I remember like a little bit of it.
I don't know how much there is to pull up. It's that video, which is
effectively the what the video posits is that all of it is basically kind of like gamed for show and made to look
in the most stunning and unbelievable upset ever. It turns out that all of those extremely phony bullshit malarkey baloney videos that Mr. Beast makes, they aren't real.
Yeah, I'm not all that surprised, but it really sucks that like they're fake when Mr. Beast and his crew have been like very vocal about, we don't fake our videos.
Oh, I can't believe we can't trust Mr. Beast.
No, I mean,
I can't believe it.
A lot of them,
Mr. Beast. This little guy.
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Mr. Beast.
That's not Pac-Man. that's whack. That's Whack-Man. Let me tell you. He's our new character.
There he is. Oh wow, you did a good job with the Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I just kind of, I have a fucked wrist, so I can't exactly.
No, it looks
the
just
pose
like
right.
him.
He just
It's
kind of
pretty
looks
accurate.
a little. He looks like he like slammed into a wall a few times.
But I mean, put it up one more time, real quick, just so I can show it on camera.
Listen. In terms of the public consciousness, he has slammed into a wall a couple times.
That's beautiful.
There's what do we call him? Whack-Man.
Whack-Man.
I like the
Whack-Man.
hook hand. I'm represented.
Hey.
Yeah. The weird fucking.
I like the club foot too. That's great.
Club foot.
I really like putting clubbed foot on like little homunculoid creatures like that.
That's awesome.
He was born from poo poo.
Fecal funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Beast. Yeah, I mean, it turns out Mr. Beast's videos are full of shit. Allegedly, according to this guy who supposedly worked with him. I don't know how much proof there really is that he worked with him, but he does display things in the video that are.
I'm pretty sure he's credited in some of the videos.
Okay, well,
he
does. He displays some stuff in the video that you can just verify by watching, like the one where he's saying that they fake the signature signing giveaways.
That was wild. I didn't know about that one.
There's just a clip, so it's supposed to be like Mr. Beast signing his signature on all the shirts, and there's just a clip of one of the other Mr. Beasts just signing Mr. Beast's signature as if by accident,
Yeah, just a
and
little
then
MB.
kind of covering it up, and
He did it very naturally too. It was like
yeah.
fluid motion for him.
Yeah, very fluid. So there's stuff in the video you can just look at and be like, yeah, this is pretty damning. And then so like he's also got more coming.
Apparently.
More videos to come.
Should've
Yeah,
subbed.
which
I'll find out when there's a new one.
very little of that video talked at all about Chris Tyson. I guess this was all just going to happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was all
regardless.
recorded like before.
Yeah.
Let me bring
So
up
it's
the
just really unfortunate timing for the Beastinators.
Yeah,
What
Yeah.
I'm looking at here. Oh,
it's not great. Admittedly, the one thing I'll give them is their chocolate's better than it used to be. I tried it recently, the peanut butter one. It's not bad.
Apparently it's also a lot less healthy than it used to be.
well, it's also
That's the
like a
secret to good
scam.
chocolate.
Well, yeah, but it used to be like healthier.
It
But
used
now
to
they've
be
like
more like
They used to
if you're-
supposedly have 5 ingredients, and that's what made it healthy.
Yeah, it was more like if you had like a Cadbury's like chocolate bar, it was more like that. Those are it was pretty good, but admittedly, this
I
new
love the
one,
fucking mini eggs.
the peanut butter of this new one's better than the last time they tried doing like a peanut butter bar. The last time it wasn't great. This one's got a better peanut butter consistency. I'll give them that.
I still haven't had a Mr. Beast bar.
I
Very
refuse.
expensive.
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't think
the
I ever
option.
will.
I have the option to try the burgers too, and why would I?
I had a direct option
You
to try
did?
the burgers, like a very direct one. I was going to see a friend, and like I was with my friend group, and they were like, "Hey, yo, let's go with Mr. Beast Burger," and I was like, "I don't want anything. I'm good."
Yeah. I'm not really a Mr. Beast burger.
Not
kind.
even a drink. You don't
I'm
want
not
to patronize
really-
them.
I'm
Well, I
really
mean, we were going to a
DoorDash.
bar.
That's fair.
No, I could DoorDash Mr. Beast Burger, and I just refuse.
I'm pretty sure you can only DoorDash Mr. Beast Burger.
I
Yeah,
think
it's like that
become
ghost
like a ghost
kitchen
kitchen.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically like partnered with like a local kitchen thing. Sometimes those
Yeah,
are
like
good.
the one-
Sometimes those are real shitty.
The one that we went to was basically Mamma Mia Italiano restaurant number 742, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is an interesting piece of shit because, like, he's recently overtaken the T-Series, I think, as the biggest channel on YouTube.
Yeah,
he's
very recently.
growing-
We had a whole video about that last time, you remember?
Yeah.
Beast
That's a-
lasagna. Beast lasagna.
Pure Kino. And yeah, that happened, and Mr. Beast is I just miss the days of PewDiePie, man. I mean, I never thought I'd fucking say that. Even as someone who grew to appreciate PewDiePie, I never thought I would reflect upon the era of PewDiePie and be like, man, those were the days. Because, like, Felix is a guy, he's made some mistakes maybe, but, like, he seems like a very genuine dude. He doesn't seem like he's...
Yeah, just don't let him near any bridges. Nice guy.
He seems like he's really pretty humble for, at least this is how he seems in his videos and stuff. Humble
he comes
for
off as
how-
humble.
Yeah. How big of a channel he is, and I know he originated out of like 4chan V and stuff, so I feel kind of a
He's
kindred
a little
spirit.
edgy. Yeah, he's a little edgy, but you know, whatever.
But
It's
Mr.
okay to
Beast
be
is still fake, sanitized, bullshit, clean, and meanwhile behind the scenes he's doing all this stuff that is just really unpleasant and unethical. I mean, the allegation video starts out talking about one of the most minor things you can even say, which is Mr. Beast doing that subscribe and you'll get a cookie kind of thing.
Yeah.
Minor.
A minor.
Nah, there are
that's
no,
important,
you know,
because all of his audience is basically children or like grandmas, and the people that are susceptible to shit like that are children and grandmas. And so
I will say there are no direct allegations with Mr. Beast, you know, flirting and philandering with minors.
No, but there sure are some suspicious connections. You know, I know he took a photo with Wendigoon one time. I mean, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah, that means he's literally Hitler, guys. It's true.
Yeah. But I
confirmed.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that subscribe today, like and subscribe for a cookie. It's like you and I, we all know that that's just like, you know, just a silly joke, engagement bait. But the little kids who watch him, that is like dishonestly marketing yourself. And why does he have so many subscribers? Because he's tricking little children whose like parents or whatever will tell them things like that.
Yeah.
So on a very basic, most basic of levels, this video already was pissing me off, and like, man, I do hate this guy. And then it got worse and worse.
Yeah, there's also stuff like him like kind of going up to subscribers of his in public and just giving them money. Just being like, if you subscribe and you meet me on the street, I'll suck your dick. Do not mistake me. I will do it. This is a direct quote from Mr. Beast. Definitely not a joke.
We hope that Mr. Beast did not suck their dicks, because apparently a lot of the people that were brought in were actually like family members and friends and stuff of Beast and the whole crew. And so a bunch of people in fucking North Carolina, I guess. This is like a fucking... This is...
Missed it by a few fucking miles.
You had a chance, but...
I mean...
Yeah, this is like
I think it's on the other side of North Carolina, so...
Yeah.
Well, actually, isn't North Carolina also where IPOS and Wendigoon were?
I don't know where Wendigoon is. I haven't really looked into it. I don't know who the fuck IPOS is.
It's the... He talked to Wendigoon. It's the guy who made that video.
Praise the Shadows.
The worst video of the year. Yes.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
I think
wow.
they were
I can go from find him and take action. Nice.
Appalachia is like a weird area, you know? It's like a
I think there
cluster of
I
states.
think they mentioned North Carolina, but yeah, there's a Mr. Beast dynasty in North Carolina, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And
I've got
so
some
a lot of
family
the
who live out there, and they've said that there are people who camp out at like grocery stores hoping to fucking see him. It's like, that's weird. That's
right. He's
it's very strange.
Never going to see you. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, but then on the other hand, apparently a lot of people know him there because he'll have entire videos allegedly where he's got these like, you know, random fans and subscribers, man on the street. They don't know who I am, and they all know who he is, and it's all supposedly an inside job and rigged. There was also a claim of like a whole a contest thing between boys and girls where they just entirely stacked it in favor of the girls. They had like one
because
of them.
that would be like a PR thing if the boys won by a lot.
You can't have Sigma male energy. That's not allowed.
All right, so I just looked up where you know, the city that Mr. Beast, Jimmy Beast, if you will, is based around.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name it just in case, you know, but yeah, it's on the other side of North Carolina from the part that I'm near, which is a shame. But also, it's right next to a little town called Farmville, and I think that's kind of funny. Also, there's a flood warning in the area, so you know, watch out, Jimmy. Your house is gonna get flooded like the fucking Drake mansion, you know?
Oh god.
It could happen to you, yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. So
not a fan.
A lot of allegations and further allegations. You can just look up Mr. Beast fraud on YouTube. The video's got millions of views and climbing. And
it's ridiculously popular.
Jimmy Beast responded to it allegedly. I don't know what he said, but
not seen that myself.
Supposedly it's not good, but you know, that's what everybody would say. No one's gonna say Mr. Beast responded, and it's a satisfactory response.
It's a banger.
Click on my video for this perfectly acceptable No, it's the worst response ever.
Mr. Beast.
Not great.
I don't expect it would be, but you know.
Okay, so he hasn't responded on Twitter, and that's where he responds to like other stuff, like, you know, him being with Kevin Hart and the Ava Tyson shit. So nothing. Oh, he was just with Kevin Hart. I'm listing off the tweets that I'm seeing in front of me.
Is Kevin Hart bad? Do we not like him? Who's he?
I mean,
he's a comedian, really small.
Yeah, he's the short black guy.
He's
a
little guy. You know, he's
like 5'3".
little guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, hey,
so I've shortened myself, and it takes a while for this thing to get up to full, so I'm just gonna be short for a little while.
That's fair.
Hey guys, I'm short. I'm a little goblin man. I'm a little goblin creature. I'm a little homunculoid. Look at me.
Things represent everybody.
Yes. I am finally 5'4".
I'm running on 5 hours of sleep. You gotta forgive me for being weird.
Hey, I feel you, brother.
That's okay.
Oh boy. So, penis. We're not ending.
Well, not yet.
We're not ending yet. I just want to say it because it's funny at this moment.
Understandable.
Lot of
Bing,
sex.
bing, bing, boom, boom. You know,
It's big
a
cheating.
little bit of a stinky binky.
Mr. Beast has definitely got some fucking shit going on. I don't know where the supposed response is, but it might
It
happen.
is-
We'll probably find out.
It is wild that this and the Ava Tyson shit happened like basically the same week,
I'll turn one half a week. One
like within
after
7
we get-
days.
Yeah, it's like
Well, I mean, what's funny is everybody apparently knew most of the Chris Tyson stuff, but it took like some random other video coming out for people to finally go, "Oh yeah, I guess we should care about that." And like now it's a thing. It was like several months ago that there was like already word about like, this person was like talking to fucking Shadman and all this stuff, and everybody
Yeah.
kind of just
like
stopped caring about it for some reason, but now it became a problem.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna cut that one.
All right.
There's also a claim of there's like multiple new claims against Chris Tyson, and one of the ones is from some former employee of Mr. Beast, supposedly. And it's a very strange claim because part of the claim is that uh is that is part of the claim is that Ava Chris Tyson denied sexual intercourse with this person and declined it, and they pushed forward anyway, which is like, why in your claim that someone else has assaulted you would you
that's
include
weird.
a part?
Suspicious.
It's very
It's a bit
strange.
strange.
The whole claim is a little bizarre, but I mean, a lot of people are trying to get some attention off of the Mr. Beast thing, so I guess that makes some sense, one way or another.
Oh man.
So we had a
Yes.
few more things to go here.
Yeah, I have a few more things. Do you have anything, Bane, before?
I do not. I think
All
we
right.
covered. I think we covered both my little stories already. Yeah.
So, allegedly, there's a big allegedly. Gary Newman of Gary's Mod just got a DMCA notice from someone representing or claiming to represent Dafuk Boom, who makes Skibbity Toilet. He's the guy. He's the Skibbity man, Mr. Skibbity, Skibbity Johnson, if you will.
Yeah.
He's Russian, so it would be like Skibbity. Vladimir
Skibidovich.
Yeah, Skibidovich. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
So apparently
Yes.
they got a big DMCA thing, and it's like excuse me, you can't be using our assets in your Gary's Mod.
Yeah, significant revenue
Which is
being generated. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
For those that don't know, Skibbity Toilet is just Gmod bullshit from like 20 years ago or whatever.
It uses
but now with toilets and
source
stuff.
it uses source engine assets from Half-Life 2 and shit.
Yeah. So
Which is
it's
what Gary's Mod does. It's a source mod that lets you just fuck around.
very bizarre for anyone to suggest that they own any of that, where it's like most of the characters of Skibbity Toilet are just the G-Man's distorted fucking head or whatever.
Yeah.
But this story's really interesting because supposedly Defuk Boom is saying that that's not really him.
Yeah,
Skibidovich.
Yeah, I was gonna say, click over to the next one real quick because I was showing that the copyright does exist for the characters because there is the copyright does exist for the Titan head, like the characters with the speaker, like the concept of that is copyrighted.
Sure.
So,
but there's nothing about that involves.
Yeah.
I mean, but well, isn't there a precedent set for this by something like Dota at this point?
I think there might be, but there is if you go up there, he claims that he did not file the DMCA.
From the Act Man, by the way, go subscribe to him.
Hell yeah.
Apparently someone else is filing DMCAs on behalf of Dafuk Boom. I sure hope he's not the one doing it, cuz with a Z, so you know he's hip. This would be insanely stupid to do.
It would.
Valve could probably just nuke the channel if they wanted to, and he's correct. He is very much correct. There's a lot of money being made on Skibbity shit.
Skibbity Man's so lucky he didn't make his shit with Mario or any Nintendo
Oh
shit.
god, yeah.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't have been
if there had
allowed
been-
to become
No.
popular.
If there had been a frame of like a Nintendo IP in that bitch, you would not believe what would happen.
Nintendo would be all over it.
ridiculous.
So
Oh,
one person I saw had an interesting theory that because this movie is happening and Skibbity is now owned by some kind of like content corporation, it
Yeah.
might be that someone on the behalf of this group is doing this, but not him, and he knows nothing about it.
Hey, that's
Which is
possible.
possible.
It's possible some dumb intern was like, "Oh, okay, I guess it's my job now," and clicked the thing when
Yeah.
he shouldn't have clicked the thing.
I mean, I have to assume this guy, like he says, he wouldn't be dumb enough. That's crazy.
He hopefully
This
should not be dumb
Skibbity
enough.
guy.
Please, yeah, please,
Well-
Skibbity guy, do not be this stupid.
Yeah, good lord.
Like, you've got a movie and a TV franchise supposedly incoming. Please don't fuck this up. If you're that stupid, you're literally getting
I mean,
the
is that going
easiest
to-
bag in the world.
Is that going to count as a Half-Life related property?
It might, but here's the interesting thing.
Like, is Valve going to have a credit in Skibbity Toilet movie?
They probably will have a credit. Yes.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if I was Michael Bay's company, the first thing I would do is fucking back a Brinks truck right up to Valve's front door and say, "How much do you want?"
Well, Valve, and it should be this Gary guy too.
Yeah, Gary
'cause,
Newman,
I mean,
like,
he's pretty
Well-
fucking instrumental.
Yeah,
it
I would
is-
say
it is-
so.
it is-
I'm not sure if it's Source Filmmaker or Gmod.
I think it is Source Filmmaker just because of the amount of like unique
Editing
movements
stuff.
and
Maybe they
shit.
don't need to give Gary Modman money, but like definitely
credit.
invite him to the premiere and stuff. you
Yeah,
know?
at the very least, invite them to the premiere.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how this is gonna work as a film and television franchise.
I don't know.
Well, it's going to probably try to make it a Hollywood narrative. There will be characters, and they'll try to make sense of the Skibbity voices and stuff. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna at least.
It might be like
out
a
of-
Barbie movie.
I'm gonna see
Maybe.
it out of sickened curiosity. Honestly,
I think same. Yeah.
I don't know
Yes.
how this will work. I can't imagine this will work, but I've said that before and I've been wrong. So I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's like Michael Bay, so fucking.
At least it'll be
It's,
like
it's
visually.
gonna have explosions.
Yeah, I mean it'll be full of explosions. Things will get up close. There's gonna be a lot of zoom ins on ass. It's gonna be perfect.
For anyone who didn't see it, there's a newish video. It's like a month old now, but a recent video from Dogs Eating Dogs 6 and the Super Origami Kingdom of
Yeah.
funny Family Guy video and yelling at children fame, where he's finally pulling it around. He did this whole video about Skibbity Toilet that featured this crazy fucking ending with like extensive editing where he edits in the great and mighty Pooh from Conker's Bad Fur Day to fight the Skibbity Toilets
Oh
and
my god.
the other characters.
I gotta see this.
It's a very interesting video. It's like not that great, but it's very much better than you would ever expect it to be. I had to give him a
coming
lot
out
of credit for
coming
that.
out of like Dogs Eating Dogs 6, it's like you don't expect much, but
Yeah, Dogs
Yeah.
Eating Dog 6 is like
there are times
you
to get
expect
gold.
so little from him when he puts forward the bare minimum, or I guess slightly above the bare minimum, minimum in this case. You know, you gotta commend him for it. You know, he's doing better. It's better than his usual shit.
It's way better.
Better than Tamatoa grooming dog. Yeah.
All right, so do y'all want to make fun of the person who's pretending to be Japanese online first, or Andrew Tate?
Hmm.
Japanese online. That one sounds familiar.
Yeah, honestly,
Like we've been
yeah.
pushing that one back.
I forget if we've covered this specific guy
I
before.
think we've covered him before, but it's always fun to go, you know, it's always
Yeah,
fun to go
there-
back and
we've covered a
reinform.
few people who are pretending to be Japanese online.
Yeah.
It's a strangely common thing.
It's sadly
Yeah.
like incredibly common.
This is one of them.
This is
again?
one of them.
Yes. Okay. So, for a little bit of context, this is Cheetan. Very cool. She's the well, I'm not. I don't know. Cheetan is the Japanese crazy mascot. That's yeah. The goal is to reach 1 million followers. The account advertises all the time. It's just like stupid videos like this. Usually, Cheetan's eating shit.
Yeah.
That's a good video.
The Cheetan posts a bunch of goofy shit, and it's been the only ad on Twitter that it's like actually kind of nice to see.
I will never block a Cheetan ad. Oh my god.
Okay. It's like, this is actually entertaining. This is the kind of shit, like, if we're not
I
gonna
hope
get
this
Coke...
is in the Skibbity Toilet movie.
Song.
Oh. Singing of a
What's
raid
that?
hard
in the
mode.
video.
Well, hang on, scroll down. Oh, that was from a video. That was from a video. Just
Oh,
from a
you know what?
From the video.
Okay, yeah. I thought someone.
Yeah.
Okay, jeez.
Son.
Son.
But yeah, I like that singing of a raid hard mode, and it's just
So it's a lot of
bins.
slapstick bullshit. That's pretty good.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Cheetan exposed! This video from 2020 shows Cheetan supporting Black Lives Matter, a black supremacist Marxist movement from the US. Cheetan is a leftist who has imported American leftism into Japan for years.
Down
It's all
vote.
over, guys. They found out. They found out.
Yeah, face palm down vote, I guess. Reddit gold. So yeah, it's a video discussing about the death of George Floyd and the events of 2020. Trying to figure out a way to not get completely suppressed on YouTube for that one. So like...
Just pulls a fucking baseball bat out.
This should never happen.
Just beating the shit out of everyone.
I don't know if the Japanese is accurate. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sure it is. It's probably. I heard George Floyd whatever.
I'm pretty sure this is like actual text from the actual video.
Yeah.
I think so. You never know. Well, you never know if these kind of guys.
Well,
like they might.
Okay, but this is a great video because it's both like a real message, but also it's very stupid to see this, and it's like a comedy, stupid fucking mascot doing this.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Well,
at least it's like, I mean, there are way
also,
worse things that like they could be promoting.
I find it really ironic to me. I mean, like, so you don't like Black Lives Matter? Okay, fine. The organization kind of sucks, but this is like calling this person woke or whatever, and like you understand woke means like politically aware to realities. So this person is just this person is just wanting to give money in the hopes to whatever, like, so maybe they don't know much because they're not from the fucking US or something.
Yeah.
And they don't know the specific ins and outs of the organization. But this woke motherfucker is over here like, don't you know what that company stands for? And it's like, it's just reverse wokeism where it's like, this person just wants to whatever, support a thing because they're trying to be nice or something. It's fine.
Yeah.
But they have to go super deep into, but they're actually capitalists. It's just, but in reverse.
At the end of the day, you're getting mad about a fucking mascot character that's supposed to be like a 4-year-old fairy.
You're posting a frowny face, an angry frowny face emoji.
Yes, pouting. It's called pouting face.
Oh my god.
They're pouting, guys.
Yeah, keep on pouting, buddy.
You're a white guy.
Yeah. So, famously, Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper is. I haven't seen definitive proof of this. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's British.
Yeah, he's
like I'm 90% sure
in the in Japan. So
a lot of Japanese flags in there.
Ken-sama.
He's a nationalist. He is Ken-sama.
Imagine being a fucking nationalist in a country you aren't from.
Imagine being a nationalist,
buddy. You would get kicked out. Like,
you're like a furry Nazi. Like, fuck off.
It's like you are the first person that would get kicked out when nationalism happens.
Yeah,
like Bucko, you are not above what's happening.
Like a lot of people are like, oh, you gays for Palestine, like chickens for KFC. First of all, no, there are like at least 2 massive LGBTQI I'm
Yeah.
very tired.
All of the letters and the numbers.
There are two very, very pro LGBT like movements in both West Bank and Gaza. Kind of proving that it's not like you will be killed on sight if you
also-
have a rainbow. But
effectively, like younger generations, which there's more of because of the amount of death that's happened in Palestine in general. Effectively, younger generations, it's been noted in almost every country, are relatively calmer towards gay people. Effectively,
which is cool.
Each generation as we go, people are just chilling out, which
I'm very glad. Hopefully, in like the 2080s, we're all just going to be like hanging.
True.
Well, in Arion lore, we're all
free government like supplied weed. We're all just chill.
In Arion lore, we all die in 2084, so hopefully that doesn't happen.
Well, hopefully it's a good last 4 years.
At least hopefully it's chill till then.
Nothing good lasts forever, so hey.
Exactly.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the whole joke with LGBT people for Gaza is that it's like chickens for KFC. This is actually chickens for KFC.
Yeah.
Like actual Japanese nationalists would want you thrown out of the country.
At best.
They're crazy, actually.
Oh yeah. They want you thrown out of the country at best.
At best.
At best.
Yeah, don't ask the composer for Dragon Quest what his opinion is of political. Oh, I love that that's his name too. It's at Political Awake.
Yeah,
you're woke, bro.
He's political.
You're complaining. Awake. You're trying to fucking like cancel, unless this is like a joke account or something. Like you're just trying to cancel this fucking person because of their like exposed fucking years ago they did this on social media.
Little mascot character. It's like again, if this
what?
Imagine genuinely imagine getting mad at this.
They tried to cancel Jimmy Kimmel for saying the N-word in like 1999 or something. Blackface. Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck Jimmy Kimmel. Let him get canceled. But this has to,
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's a smug asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's fucking annoying, and he's probably actually the second worst late night one next to Stephen Colbert, sadly.
Well, no, because Colbert had a good show.
He can be funny.
I'm saying like to watch.
They
ain't
beating Jon Stewart.
To watch
though.
now. Jon
the
Stewart
thing is
like
Jimmy Kimmel has. The thing is, Jimmy Kimmel is the worst late night talk show host ever because he's never. Well, no, James Corden.
It's James Corden.
No, yeah, I think he isn't. I don't think he's doing late night stuff now.
The thing is, James Corden. Yeah, he stopped. James Corden.
Thank God.
Nobody likes him, so he stopped, and he didn't have a long run. But like fucking Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel has been going. He used
to be on the Man Show.
He did.
He wasn't funny on that either.
Adam Carolla is doing radio now. That's where his career is.
Really?
He's like isn't he a grifter?
Yeah, he's like a weirdo, like flat earther too.
We just talked about him recently, last episode, I think.
I must be getting my Adams mixed up.
Yeah.
We need to eventually do a Mr. Bertram show that he finally got done after like 15 years.
He's the guy behind Mr. Bertram. Okay.
He is the guy behind Mr. Bertram.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mr. Bertram.
But just going back to the Cheetan thing, imagine getting mad at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a silly little mascot.
It's a cute
little mascot saying, hey, racism kind of sucks.
Well, it's also somebody from another country who doesn't understand. Like, I'm focused on the claim isn't even that they're whatever, racism sucks. But the claim is they're supporting like Black Lives Matter. It's like they're not going to know the intricacies of the politics of this organization. They're from
they all they have is really the name, and the name is
it's much like
the name as they designed it to be as kind of a slightly shady organization. Yeah. They made it sound like a pretty enticing thing to give money to at that point in time. Yes.
Yeah. And the thing is, like,
this was in 2020.
Yeah. It's also one of those things where it's like, I guarantee you, somewhere in Japan, there are like 3 guys doing a podcast just like this, thinking about like, Why did this guy donate to this American thing? He like this Japanese thing. He doesn't know anything about this fucking like what's going on here. He doesn't know anything like.
Why
would he
be
donate
this
to that?
same guy?
Why is everybody so upset about? Oh, jeez.
Shinzo Abe.
The birthright.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
I was thinking of a piece of media, but I can't think of like a Japanese piece of media that people have been like upset about because like
Off the top of my head, I can't.
Assassin's Creed Shadows
Promised
is filthy
Neverland.
French.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that, but Stellar Blade I think is Korean.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah.
Yes.
The titty window.
Why
Titty window.
why are these people upset about Final Fantasy VII Remake? We don't fucking care. And it's like,
it's a fun game. Who gives a fuck?
yeah. Honestly, I want to meet the Japanese equivalent of Loud Equals Funny.
I would like to too. Eventually, we're
LEF East.
Oh, we
they
got it.
That's going to be our new branch.
We got to
I love
establish
the
a flag post there.
Yeah, I love the Teen Titans East episode, so I just always like the idea of like, all right, it's time for Deadwing Dork East. Hell yeah!
Honestly, I'm ready to do. Eventually, the goal is to get us all on a vacation to Japan one time and record an episode.
That would fuck.
That'd be cool. We could be our own Japanese Loud Equals Funny.
Oh yeah.
I would be
could
that
do it
asshole.
super racistly, but do it all. We could, you know what's a great idea? We do it wrong. So you and I, we're all dressed like Chinese people and fucking Korean stuff, and it's like, yes, and you know, start
I'm just
speaking in
dressed as a
Malaysian.
Hawaiian for no reason.
Oh hell yeah!
Not even like not even like a
Honestly,
traditional Hawaiian, like
honestly,
suit. I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a grass skirt.
Entirely new plan. Let's all get custom made Hawaiian shirts.
I'd fuck with that so hard.
That means that we want to like overthrow the government or something.
What?
Along with Wendigoon.
Oh.
I get where you're coming from on that.
True.
The IPO and stuff.
We could go to Japan entirely dressed as like American and Canadian stereotypes, though. Like, you know, cowboy, Uncle Sam, Tristan, Uncle Sam.
Oh fuck!
Just wear an American flag as like a fucking cape. Why not?
Toga.
Yes.
Walk around just fucking Shibuya, just toga, fucking.
That's right, ladies
American
and gentlemen.
flag.
It's me.
I am your foreign gaijin god.
Oh, you're going to have
America
to dress
Johnson.
up. You're gonna have to dress up in all flannel, wearing a Canadian flag too.
Yeah, you have to
flag
speak in like
jeans.
a very thick Canadian accent, like "Oh yeah,
oh boy,
itadakimasu."
Oh, can you tell me how to get to Kabukicho? Oh,
I'm looking to get a whore.
Land of the free.
We need to get off of this.
We do.
So
Let's laugh at Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
So,
okay.
let's
didn't
not
talk
get into
about this. No, actually, we didn't.
Let's not get into Comic-Con shit. But
well, okay, but let's. We do need to talk about that actually, real quick.
Okay.
So we're not going to talk
just
about
wanted to wait
Comic-Con
for
stuff
Gabe.
until Gabe, but well, this is really big. We should talk about this now.
Yeah, it's fucking massive.
So Marvel has decided to effectively get rid of the Kang stuff because Jonathan Majors has a little bit of slight abuse problems with women.
For some reason, they can't just replace the actor.
Honestly, yeah, I don't know if it.
Disney's having a real issue with that lately.
But also, nobody really cares about the Kang storyline.
They don't want to recast. They don't want to recast people because Solo wasn't that well. That's the thing. Solo didn't perform well. It was a good movie, but it came like 4 months after the last one. You know?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. They didn't recast T'Challa when I just zoned out on his fucking name.
I feel like that one was done out of respect.
Yeah, when Chadwick died.
Chadwick.
But then they did that when William Hurt died for Thunderbolt Ross because in the new Captain America movie, that's Harrison Ford.
Well, that might wind up being like some fuck ass Skrull shit or whatever, you know.
I mean, I like Harrison Ford. He does seem in this press tour to be more alive than he has in the last few. Like when Disney wheeled him out.
I've never
Indiana
seen a
Jones.
movie that Harrison Ford has ever been like happy to promote or be a part of. He always seems to. He doesn't apparently like Indiana Jones, Blade Runner,
I
Star
remember
Wars.
him liking Indiana Jones.
Does he?
I think
Okay.
he
well,
likes
maybe
the
that's
first
the
three.
one.
I think he
I
likes
know
the
he's
first
not
three.
in. he's not into Blade Runner or Star Wars at all.
Yeah,
I know that.
I know he likes talking about The Fugitive because I remember hearing something
Oh,
that he was
yeah.
discussing that. That's a fucking great movie, so I get it.
You might be proud of
Well,
American Graffiti.
Air
I
Force
would. I
Down.
would. American Graffiti's one of George Lucas's fucking best. Like, I haven't seen it in years, but
But
Shit, I should
yeah,
watch Empire.
yeah.
in desperation, trying to sweep for getting rid of Jonathan Majors and Kang, they're now really rapidly trying to shove Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom
Well, I mean,
into things.
Fantastic Four was kind of already planned. Like,
It was, but I remember already saying, like, that's their last ace in the hole. That's the last, that and maybe X-Men, but they're already kind of incorporating X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men's like the next one, and they're waiting until like after Secret Wars to really do X-Men proper, which smart. I get it.
But Fantastic Four is like the last one that people know that they haven't really done yet. They can get more people in with that, and so they're really trying to shove that down people's throats. They're just making the entire next thing be Fantastic Four. They've got a movie, and then in like the course of 2 years, they've got these 2 movies coming out, like 1 year of production between each of them or something. They're just cranking this shit out.
Well, the original plan
and they've got Robert Downey Jr. back as fucking Dr.
Robert
Doom.
Downey Jr. is the new Doctor Doom.
The original plan was for 2 films, the Kang Dynasty and then Secret Wars. The Kang Dynasty is done. Kang storyline is over. Which I have various opinions on, but I'll save that for our next episode with Gabe. But with that being gone, they've replaced it with again Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, which is an odd casting that raises a lot of fucking questions. But again,
for those that are somehow out of the loop, this is the guy who played Iron Man for several years and then left the MCU.
He snapped his fingers and vanished from the fucking universe.
So this is supposed to be like a big thing where I guess this is, for one thing, a massive fucking spoiler. This is such an enormous spoiler. Like, I can't get over this.
I feel like if
imagine
if the state this was in wasn't this desperate, they would have not revealed this.
Yeah, like imagine how hype the theater would have been if like Doctor Doom took off his mask in the end and it was Tony fucking Stark.
Yeah,
he's just like, hey,
this could have been done in a way that's kind of cool, but they've done this so fucking so desperately.
I mean, I will say, some people, I've seen this discussion, and I will comment on this. People are saying, like, oh, this and Deadpool and Wolverine, they invalidate the deaths of those. I'm like, this is the most comic book thing these movies have done in a long time.
Yeah.
It's like,
clearly you don't know your comic books. I don't read comic books, and I know that no one stays dead in comics.
It's like
no one. They brought back Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah.
The entire point of that character is for him to be dead.
So, here's the thing. The DC comics, as people criticize them for this, but I don't understand why, because the DC, every like 10 years or something, they just reboot everything. So it's like that shit that happened 60 years ago is no longer in consideration. You can reference it and like redo it kind of, but like it's not the same shit anymore. Spider-Man has been the same one continuity since like 1963, and they won't let that motherfucker grow up or have a wife or have a family. He just has to be perpetually like a weird, like fucking townie that's always bumming around jobs.
There's also the Flash. If you remember how long that Barry Allen was fucking dead for, they kept him dead for like 30 years. Yeah, it's like that's their one character they like kept him fucking dead as a doornail for how long? It's like they brought back Nightwing 3 times. Come on.
They haven't done much with fucking the one person I can think of off the top of my head is the original Captain Marvel, who died of cancer, and it was like a really nice story, and it's like you can't win every battle, whatever. And they haven't. They've a couple times for like certain story related things,
back
like
for like moments or like time
tasteful
travel
enough ways, that sort of thing. But he's never been like just he's back. And so like that's the one thing. But this is like if you're watching, I don't know who's complaining about this, and they're like, Because it is funny when you see some of the complaints about recent Marvel, and it's like, yeah, you don't know what it's like even if you just spend a month or two occasionally reading Marvel comics throughout the decades, and you'll pick up on like, oh, this was their desperation era where they were just, oh, the 90s, oh no.
Yeah,
this is basically 90s Marvel in film form right now is what we're dealing with.
We're finally hitting the bad era, yeah. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
like, the Marvel films are effectively, like, they are what they are. Some of them are pretty decent. Some of them are really bad. But they're all effectively the same type of film. They all hit the same beats, with rare exceptions. You've got the rare outliers of, like, the Guardians films, where at least it feels different, or at least has, like, a little bit more soul to it, you know?
Yeah.
Some of the Avengers films are better than others. Like, I think Infinity War is probably the best out of all four of them.
Yeah, I liked that one.
I actually did not think they would do the snap. I didn't think they would have the balls to do it. I genuinely was like, I don't know how they're gonna end this movie. And I had
remember when this series had like interesting stakes, kind of, where people were like, wow, they did that, wow. And now it's just a corpse show.
The problem is, like, they set up their stakes very well for one saga, but they didn't, like, have any forethought of where they were going after it. They knew how to get to Endgame. They did not have...
They did?
They literally called it Endgame.
Yeah. What I would have done... Like, oh, go on.
Oh, well, they did some cool stuff after it, like, you know, fucking Peter Mourning.
Yeah, Spider-Man was pretty fun.
You know, everyone just kind of being sad about no Iron Man. That's cool.
Yeah.
But after that...
Shang-Chi. But yeah, it's
they
like...
were
after...
not able to continue moving on.
The biggest problem is I would have genuinely waited. I would have, like, all right, after Endgame, we're taking a couple years off. It would have ironically lined up perfectly well with COVID, too. But I would have just like, we're taking about a year or two off. We're going to come back strong. We're going to build up this plan. But
and then they shifted into television.
I mean, even then, like, some of their first few television ones were actually kind of good. I
remember a lot of people liking WandaVision.
I like WandaVision still.
WandaVision is so funny because it is a show that's like one of the best Marvel shows, or like Marvel things. It's like really interestingly made. And then when it becomes a Marvel production at the end and people are flying and shooting superpowers at each other, it's like a snooze.
Put me out of my misery.
Who fucking gives a shit? The rest of the show, when it's just being a 2000 sitcom with a fake Pizza Pockets commercial in the middle of it, like that's great. But
I'll say this because that the guy who directed that is the guy doing Fantastic Four, which the title for Fantastic Four is Fantastic Four First Steps, which drop the First Steps part. Just the Fantastic Four is perfectly fine.
To be fair, there have been a lot of films recently with like they're just called Fantastic Four.
Well, yeah, but this one, they've never done one that is just the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's true. And this
is the first one. Well, the first one, the
first
one in the
was
2000s.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that one was.
Okay.
And then there was
there was Fant Four Stick. I remember that one.
There was also the very little known Roger Corman just made to keep the rights Fantastic Four, which was also just titled. That one was titled Fantastic Number 4.
Number 4, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they should have gone the Fantastic Batman or whatever, but they
had no
Superman.
I don't like that title because it's 4 and then first.
Yeah, it's like
doesn't sound good. It's 2 numbers. They sound the same.
Exactly.
You don't want that.
I mean, the last thing I'll say about Doctor Doom is I think the idea makes sense, and you can't hear it in this because he also cuts it off before it anyways. But Robert Downey Jr. says, different mask, same task, which I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. The idea of, Doctor Doom probably also wants to put a suit of iron around the world. Makes sense.
No, I thought he just meant making a bunch of money.
Well, that too. I mean, effectively, this is Robert Downey Jr. is going to get a brand new house. It's going to be beautiful. He's going to own. He could own people with the amount of money.
5 pools.
He could have 6. Somebody killed with the amount of money that he is going to get for this movie.
He could have an entire city nuked.
Congrats on the new city state, Robert Downey Jr.
Enjoy the personal army you can now afford. Congratulations.
4chan.
You can actually probably hire the Pinkertons with that much money. Like, actually.
He can start his own Pinkertons. But yeah,
True.
let's dunk on Andrew Tate
So-
real quick.
Yes.
You know, when you,
All that
stellar
discussion.
commentary.
Yeah,
Stellar commentary always from Andrew Tate.
of course.
But imagine screaming for this. Every single person in the crowd is a slave. It's really funny that you, Andrew Tate, say that. It's really funny. You would know, I guess.
Yeah.
Drones. The people who want you dead for not obeying the government. Stupid people are easily led, and our leaders are treasonous. Yeah, you know that stupid people are easily led, buddy. That's how you make your fucking fortune.
Playbook.
Yeah.
Stupid people are by default evil. That's
I
a
mean-
shocking take, Andrew Tate.
I don't entirely
Famous
disagree
retard
with that last
Andrew Tate.
statement. Not, I
Well,
would say by
that's the
default,
thing.
but
He's just engagement farming. He's doing the same
Yeah.
thing. Like 5 or 6 years ago, he had this the first thing ever that he got famous for was, I can't believe anyone's ever had sex and watched Star Wars. No one ever
yeah, I
has.
remember
It's
that.
fake.
that was real early on.
He's
What's
not
up?
doing it for engagement because only verified accounts can fucking reply.
Oh.
True.
I mean, maybe for likes and retweets, maybe.
Yeah.
But like,
But I mean, like the verified tweets, like the ones replying to you, those are the ones that can get you paid. So I guess.
Is that
oh
true?
yeah, actually, he
Yeah.
might. Yeah,
This is engagement
but
farming.
I do like that most of the comments are just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Well, yeah, because
this
I mean,
one, you pay for girls to like you. Solid.
I mean, you know, it's these people are also wrong a little bit because it's not that simple either. Where it's like, yeah, they are a bunch of fucking people praising the holy Marvel Jesus God, but it's
Oh, yeah.
also like that's not a super original take to have. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
congrats, Andrew.
I can't
That's
deny
been
it.
a joke for a long time.
I mean, admittedly,
Yeah.
if I see
Like-
Robert Downey Jr. in a room, I'm gonna clap too. But that's because I'm an idiot. But
He's gonna start clapping in his face like an asshole, pogging and pointing at him.
nice to meet you, sir. Can I get a handshake? Can I get a photo?
Thanks for serving your country, sir.
I just fist
Thank
bump
you, Iron
Robert Man Jr.
Robert
guy.
Downey Jr.
I don't really hold him in high esteem, but I just do it to
Thank
do
you,
it, know?
Sherlock.
I just
Holmes.
fist bump him and say thanks for what the fuck, a scanner darkly. That's the
Oh
movie.
fuck yeah!
Thanks for wearing blackface. and
Kiss
Tropic
Kiss
Thunder.
Bang Bang. Oh, yeah, that one
I liked
too.
you in The Judge.
Hell yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
Andrew Tate sucks. And
yeah,
we got more
so
Andrew Tate.
yeah, we got a little bit more. You remember how he said that stupid people are by default evil?
True. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
We can
the
play
Olympics
this.
just had their openings. Yeah, we can.
I think we can.
Okay, so the Olympics
take
just
the hit
had their
if we
opening ceremony. It's in fucking Paris, which is
It
dog
is.
shit city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
They
the
killed
fuck the
Marie
French.
Antoinette there.
Yes.
Yes. So there was a little bit of a kerfuffle surrounding the opening ceremony. A metal band played called Gojira, who
Yes.
sound pretty good. I haven't heard it before, but
I've heard
They
a
sound
little bit of their
cool.
stuff, but this like I'm gonna have to
And-
check more into them.
there was also a reenactment of the Feast of Dionysus, and people thought that it was the Last Supper.
Yeah.
And also, people thought that a man's balls were out, but in fact, it was just a rip in his tights.
Yep.
So
He was
really
just normal
smart
skin.
people surrounding this, getting mad at this Olympic opening ceremony. Here we have Andrew Tate posting a video of the Gojira thing, where I'll just show it. I'm gonna keep it muted.
Oh, you could play it.
Oh.
Play it. So you can play it.
Maria Antonietta.
So this is just go back. I'm gonna keep it muted.
Don't
So
mute it. It looks cool. It sounds cool.
I'll unmute it on the replay.
I like that it's
Okay.
from Concerned Citizen. That's
Yeah.
great.
Verify. So here in the beginning we have like a decapitated Marie Antoinette singing something in French. I don't know.
I don't speak French. You can never get me to speak French.
I'm
Zooms
Canadian,
out.
though.
She's like in a window. She's wearing a red dress. I'm guessing that that's probably relevant. We'll get to that later. But then sick ass fucking guitars. Good, like
Wow, I like that
chanting's
they
cool.
play some shit like that at the Olympics. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, sick pyrotechnics.
Dude, okay, the French...
Should have got Symphony X or something, but like whatever.
Dude, the French actually had a really good opening sequence, and it is honestly the dumbest people. And I don't care if I upset anyone. It's literally the dumbest people who are like, "This is satanic. This is awful." It's like,
let's hear what famous smart man Andrew Tate has to say. You know, the person who thinks that stupid people are by default evil.
Make sure you get your clown glasses on first.
Oh, yeah,
you're right.
You'll want to have those on hand. I need to buy a pair.
Satanists control the West, and they show you what they worship the devil. This is not a conspiracy theory. They literally show you. Are you blind?
Are you blind?
Andrew.
I don't know what part of this. Red? Is that it?
It's literally because it's red and it's beheaded, like...
Oh, and fire?
Andrew.
And fire.
Is he just
and,
doing this because it's metal?
It's metal music. We've literally gone back to Satanic Panic days.
Oh.
America's
Andrew,
so fucking back, yo.
I need to stress this. I really need to stress this. I was raised Baptist. Yeah. And the Baptists are unique. Well, probably not unique, but one of the main things that I've noticed growing up about Baptists is that them more than anyone else are very, very, very trigger happy with calling things like demonic. Oh, Harry Potter was demonic. Pokemon was demonic. I heard someone fucking claim that Star Wars and Narnia were demonic. Narnia was weird because like C.S. Lewis is a very devout and outspoken Christian.
He's like it's literally like Aslan is literally just like a god analogy.
Yeah, literally actually an allegory for Jesus.
I'm pretty sure Lord of the Rings has been called demonic, and that guy fucking
actually,
loved
I remember
God.
that.
But that one's absurd.
So like, you have stuff that I wasn't really privy to. I didn't see personally. Stuff like Dungeons and Dragons being called satanic. Yeah. Like there's a lot of satanic panic going around. I don't see it. Yeah. I don't fucking see it.
Well, where is
the satanic stuff? Beheaded woman. I don't think the Christians liked Marie Antoinette that much.
I mean, frankly, even if there is a 666 or some Satan imagery, it's like fucking. This is a metal band.
It's metal. It's performative. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I don't think that Marie Antoinette was like a revered figure among Christians. If that was the case, it slipped by me. Is it the guitars? Is it the pyrotechnics? I've been to Christian rock bands. I'm pretty sure it's not the guitars or the pyrotechnics.
No. Yeah. Well, those ones got verified by Jesus.
Yeah, Skillet has a little Jesus tick. It's on all the albums. I have them. They're right there. But I don't see it.
Well, it's not there to be found. He's just doing this to provoke people. I guess that's what he's always done. I mean, I've always tried to assume like maybe there's something there and people just misunderstand them. But no, I mean the easiest explanation is that he's just. Yeah, have you never heard heavy metal?
Oh my god, it's
this shit is pretty metal, bro.
Thankfully, people are shitting on him.
2024 ain't real.
I think this guy Cash is probably like agreeing with him.
Well, look right.
That's the only one I'm seeing.
Look below. Nature's metal. There's many are blind but waking up. I pray. They need. Jesus.
Oh, I see. Isaac's army. Okay, Isaac.
Right, and then you got to do fucking quoting the Bible. Okay, Redditor.
Oh, because there was a fucking weird animatronic horse going across the water, and I looked and beheld a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death.
I keep really wanting these people to like watch. Like, I want these people to find Shin Megami Tensei and get really upset. I don't think they have yet.
Yeah, I don't think
they hate it.
Like the penis demons and stuff,
That's the thing. Shin Megami Tensei is difficult to pronounce, so they would never touch it.
Oh yeah, scroll up a little bit more. There's another kook. Inversionism. It's remarkable to me that there are people out there in denial about the fact that these occult belief systems are extremely pervasive, the highest levels. Scroll up a little bit more. They run the world through symbolism and ritual. They flaunt it in your face constantly and show you if they believe and call you a crazy person for saying they worship the devil. Dude, full send that shit. Oh, fuck
I
yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I wish I
Right.
could.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
I
Thanks,
hate.
Elon.
You could quote tweet it.
Zionism.
Nah, I don't want. I
That's
don't feel
fair.
like giving them that much attention.
That's fair.
Zionism is really becoming a new buzzword that works for
Oh,
everyone.
it's
Yeah, it's.
well, yeah, well, actually, I think it's always been that way. At the very
Is it?
least, like from my perception of it, because
I think
you'd
we're
have
finally
people
just
like
kinda learning about them.
you'd have people like haha JIDF shill, and then you'd have people like, oh, so you believe all of the Gaza people should die, and then both of them would say you're a Zionist.
Yeah.
You know? So it's been that way for a while because I remember
Spider-Man pointing me.
I remember it was like that back in like 2014. I remember seeing a child with most of his head missing, and that's haunting. I can't get it out of my brain.
Yeah.
That's real. That's not a joke.
Oh, dude, some of the shit I have seen on Twitter in the last year has
This was 2014.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just saying of this year though. I mean,
yeah, this year is.
Dude, they're currently having like a civil war because they arrested some of their soldiers for raping people, and I'm not kidding. Like
Well, I mean, good on Israel for arresting them.
I'm gonna be 100% real. I didn't know if I should bring that up on this episode, but I kind of just like. I mean, we're here. I try to keep this shit light, relatively. No offense, people.
Yeah.
There's some stories I skip past because I look at that. I'm like, oh, that makes me want to start a shotgun. Jesus.
I mean, listen, rape is just the next step. That's a quote from Ahmad Blakemore of Modern Day Leper, and you can find that clip soon on the channel, the Deadwing Dork channel.
Deadwing Dork.
Actually, it's not a full quote. It's a
segment of a quote.
Sexual assault. It's just the next step. That's the quote. That's what he says.
There are some.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through the comments now. There are some whacked out people in these comments.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there are some sane people like lol. That's just metal. ... Nerds.
Well, I mean, Tate has a lot of people that unironically follow him. So
yeah.
True. It's like.
So butthurt over some heavy metal.
Can't wait to get back to normal. This chaos is unbearable. I wish we could go back to the 80s when there was no metal.
Dude, these people.
I feel pain.
These people would get like pressed by listening to Crocus. Jesus Christ, they're so fucking limp.
Yeah.
It's like you guys don't like these people have never seen metal or anything. There's way more heavy shit than Gojira. Gojira's pretty good.
Listen, if you haven't listened to some metal, I recommend Earthboiling Dystopia by Scythe Lord.
They're not going to listen to metal, Tristan. They think.
Well, if any listeners here haven't listened to metal, I recommend.
Scythe Lord has the word Lord in vain.
Oh yeah, true. And hang on, let me pull up the track.
There was a funny TikTok I saw posted on Twitter about this couple who left Deadpool and Wolverine 30 minutes in because they take the Lord's name in vain, and I'm like, I should have
bookmarked that. That's hilarious.
I couldn't find it anymore, and I saw a funny edit of it where it's like left something else with it. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a new format. But it's like, if you're that sensitive, Jesus fuck, how do you live? It's like,
why is there a picture of Snapple in my notifications? Yeah, but look at that track list for the Scythe Lord's first album. Oh, we got Masquerade of Hate. That's a mean word. That's not good.
Die for Nothing.
You don't want your kids to know about that one.
That's the thing. Die for Nothing actually is a critique of religious extremism and shit. So they would dislike that.
They probably would, yeah.
You don't want your grandma to see that one.
Oh man,
I would absolutely play Scythe Lord around my grandma. She's probably chill like that.
We should finish out that last story real quick here, because I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. So this is breaking. I looked. I was wondering why
Hotties for Harris is trending. Sorry.
Nice. But I forgot what it was.
Bodies,
something was trending, and I was like, "What why is that trending?" And I couldn't find it on my phone, but I did find this. Green Day had a concert here in DC last night. They decided it'd be a good idea to hold up a severed Trump head just 2 weeks after he was shit in the head. It's censored. I don't know why you would censor shot. But
Probably for the engagement bait money.
Shot
yeah,
is that
shit,
banned?
Yeah, I think it might be. It might be.
I don't know.
Thanks,
But
Elon.
This is the
these people
unalive on
stink.
Twitter. This is unalive on Twitter. Think of it like that.
Not a fan of that. I mean, I understand
Yeah,
that some people have to do it to
by the
keep
way,
like.
real quick, Claw. I did recently have a video I listened to that radicalized me on your point. I agree with you. I'm so tired of hearing the word unalive. I
Yeah,
heard it like
for
7
unalive.
times in 1 minute, and I'm like, I'm gonna unalive my fucking self if I hear this again.
For unalive, I hate that word. I don't
Yeah.
like using it. For stuff like SA, like there are some people who
that.
are like
No,
affected by stuff
hardline. You
like that.
cannot watch the video if you think if you look at the video title and it's like, oh, that seems like it would probably be upsetting to me. Like, viewer discretion is
I
advised,
think there should be like a
motherfucker.
warning at the start.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's true. That's true.
warn at the start. Give like a text warning. Like old TV shows. It worked fine then. It works
Viewer
fine
discretion.
If it's like you're talking about SpongeBob and then it goes into rape, like,
yeah, it's like,
yeah, maybe a little warning is
Yeah, that's
necessary.
But to be fair, like sometimes there's like the dark story of Pingle Dingle, and like it's telling his fucking
Roblox
story,
killer.
and then suddenly he rapes someone,
Yeah, it's
and
like,
it comes out of left field.
oh yeah, or
It's
if,
like,
if you get
okay.
graphic of detailing it, it's like, all right, this is just awkward. I'm hearing someone's fantasy about getting raped. Okay.
But also
Yeah.
it spoils things sometimes if you have to like warn it. It's like, oh, thanks for letting me know every type of thing that's gonna happen in this video.
Yeah. I get
Anyway, so apparently Green Day had a severed Trump head up. I don't know about you.
It's just
That looks like a
mask.
Halloween mask.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like something you could buy at Party City.
That looks like something you would buy. I found a
I mean-
Hillary Clinton mask at Walmart back in 2016. I have a
Oh my God.
funny little thing.
You should have
there.
let it age like a fucking like the Halloween mask, the Michael Myers mask of the later Halloween films.
I should have gotten it.
Oh my God, I looked at
Um,
myself a great idea.
The mask is actually caved in around where he would have been shot. So
Well, I think that's just because it's a shittily
it's a
made
shitty
Halloween
mask. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's
sure it's
just
doing that on the other
it's
side
funny
too.
that it happens to be like hollow right there.
That is
Idiot
pretty...
written on the
But
forehead.
Trump also has nothing in his head, so I mean, like,
yeah, it's kind of like a...
I'll tell you one thing. My head is so light, I can use it as a flotation device. I tell you one. I'll tell you that much.
Liquor in and let people drink out of my ear. I don't know why I gave him a
I
monotone.
tell you, they come up to me and they say, Donald,
Give
let
me
me
a
get
suck,
some of
baby
that
boy."
sweet juice out of your ear. And I say, I turn to them and I say, yes, but only for 25 cents. And that's how I made my fortune. True story.
They say, give me a suck, baby boy. And I say, no, $5.
I love you long time. That's what they say. The late great, I don't know where that comes from.
The late great Stanley Kubrick
oh dear.
once said to me,
So is this more Puritanism?
what?
Just people looking at Green Day
Yeah.
doing a very normal politics joke?
Yeah, this is
just
this
a punk
is
fan doing a politics joke.
yeah, this is elementary school punk.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is
Like,
Did we forget that the fact that this whole song was based around fucking the Bush era campaign? And the fact that basically everyone was getting stupider because he was basically lowering the bar for everything. And then 20
Yeah, if
years...
only that-
new kind of
good thing that didn't
If
happen.
only he knew.
Yeah, how many years is it now? 20 years later, and we've been proven... Well, he's been proven completely fucking right. Oh my God, oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
I gotta listen to more Green Day. I gotta get more into punk, honestly.
their later albums, they're still
Well, yeah,
bad,
but I like Basket Case. I like American Idiot. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
Holiday.
Like Basket Case, everything up until Uno Dos Tres is relatively solid, and then Uno Dos Tres happened.
Yeah, Uno Dos Tres is so famously bad that I know about it.
Such a bad idea. Like,
Uno Dos Tres, the worst album, the worst
They-
trio of albums in the history of the world. Let me tell you.
it was effectively at the height of their popularity. They had half of an album's worth of ideas spread across 3 albums.
Ooh,
Yes, all 3 of them relatively bad.
unfortunate.
Yep.
So yeah,
I mean, hey,
fun times, smart people.
it's all of these fucking weird, like, these people are fucking weirdos, dude. Like, we're going back. Like, this Puritanism shit is fucking creepy. Like, it's unnerving. I don't know how to describe it in ways other than that.
Dane, would you
It's
say
shocking
that
that
these
it's so
people?
popular.
I have a way of just describing it. These people are sick.
Yes, they're very
All
sick.
caps.
Sick.
Can you drink with that on? Wow, good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, I gotta like
Gotta
position it.
Yeah.
You gotta tilt your head back a little more than usual, probably, but
A little bit.
I feel it. All right, is that all we got?
Yeah.
All right.
There's other stuff, but I cut it because my PC was dying when I had all those tabs open.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little rest now.
So yeah, we're about to hit the 3-hour mark again, folks. Check us out on if you're listening on podcast one, go to youtube.com/@loud=funny. If you're listening on YouTube or watching us on YouTube, hello.
Hi.
Go check us out on Spotify or your other podcasting platforms while you're on the drive or some shit. I don't know. Watch it on there. Listen on there.
I rewatch old fucking Snark Tank episodes, and it's strange, but hey,
I mean,
watch all of our episodes right now.
Listen,
do it.
Loud=funny. You're never gonna find another podcast outside of maybe Cumtown that's got such a great name.
Oh yeah,
we're the best.
Honestly,
we have the
Cumtown
best
has the best
podcast name. It's huge. It's great. We love it. Yeah.
There's also a podcast
I'm a
just
raging
named-
homosexual.
I've seen
Oh
a
my
podcast
God, Donald
just-
Trump actually said that.
Holy
you know, that
shit,
JD Vance really did. He groomed him. He groomed him. I can't believe it.
My vice presidential pick, he turned me into a gay man, and I gotta say, I really liking it.
It's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous.
There's a podcast.
I gotta say, Melania, whatever the fuck your name is, I've forgotten you. It's slipping.
Millennia. Thank you.
I
baby.
forgot. I've forgotten you because I'm so gay. I'm so gay that all other women have fallen out of my memory. I can only think of guys. It's true.
Well, he's also very old.
Donald Trump looks like he looks like he's got some haunches. He looks like he's built to get fucked. You know. He looks like
I didn't say that.
Like
I'm not making that
Dan
comparison.
said it, not me.
He looks like he's ready for this couch, is what I'm saying. I looped it back. There's another podcast,
I gotta
though.
say,
yeah,
not a connection I would make. Personally, gotta say,
I'm going to hell. What's new? But there's a podcast I've seen that has another pretty good name, and it's literally just called Guys. It's like, that's a great name.
I also like Noodles
simple,
podcast.
Forward.
Noodles podcast name is like final_export_V3, which is just silly.
That's pretty solid. With that, folks,
I like ours though.
Episode 55, Loud=funny. Check us out on Patreon also.
Check out links in the description. We have fake money.
Give us money.
Yeah,
Yay.
Fake money.
Thank you.
Amazon Audible.
Thank you
Fake
for
money and Amazon.
Yeah, Prop Money, Audible. Both those are good services. You have probably
Listen,
good use for fake money.
Buy some zero sugar Schweppes because it's good.
And we're not being paid. We're not being paid anything by Amazon. Not to say that we generally don't like Amazon, but I like Audible well enough.
I like some of the things Amazon does. I guess.
The only positives from Amazon are they sell. I've got some here.
I like being able to buy lotion to
batteries.
goon with, and it gets delivered within a day.
Yeah, they sell like packs of batteries you can buy on Amazon for super cheap. And
listen, do you want to buy
decent?
This lighter? You can on Amazon, baby.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you got an Xbox controller, buying the AA batteries from Amazon, the 100-pack refillable ones, almost necessary.
I just get to play. Well, I got to play a charge kit. I don't have it anymore. Listen, you want to buy a fucking golf ball?
I thought that was an eyeball at first. Wow.
It would have been awesome if you just had like an eyeball ripped out there, like a glass.
You need to just paint a little blue and black on it.
There were these like eyeball toys that would like always point up, and there was like water inside. I had a lot of those back in the day, but I don't know where they are now.
You know, whenever we get to cybernetics, where you can like pop out your eye and change it out, I'd love to have like a golf ball one you can pop in sometimes. You
want to buy a light bulb? Go to Amazon.
Oh yeah,
I don't think that's a good idea. I think it'll wind up smashed.
Yeah. How often?
Go to Audible if you listen.
The thing is, if you go to Audible, you don't need more light bulbs because you can just listen to your music.
Yeah.
If you want to buy this, go to Amazon. If you want
Yeah.
this to happen to you, go to Audible.
Yeah,
There we go.
You
I
use
brought
your
it
phone as a
around.
flashlight. You have effectively no. I've just turned this into a Michael Bay flick. Or
Oh, skibbity bop and bop this Riz. Skibbity bop,
look at
it's
my lens.
Bane's phone.
Look at my lens flare. But yeah, just use your phone
Oh
as a
my
flashlight
God.
to live. Yeah.
We've got the greatest podcast in the world. Skibbity. This is a skibbity-licious podcast, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.
Ooh, yep.
Well, I was gonna threaten to like drop the match if you didn't go to Patreon, but it got blown out.
Oh, that's symbolic or something.
Well,
yeah, God doesn't want me dead yet, I guess.
Not yet.
No, yeah.
All right, well, folks, with that, it's been episode 55. We bid you all
Big
adieu.
5-5.
And
Goodbye.
Penis.
Penis.
I need to sleep.